Hey everybody, welcome to the Dominion of Essalund, your Sunday evening Dungeons & Dragons fun and excitement for the whole family. Things look different. Oh wow, this is not, things are really
a little different.
weird. I don't know
It's a little different.
a little different. It's a very special crafting episode of Dungeons & Dragons Dominion of Essalund.
My least favorite part of MMOs.
That's right. Grinding. Let me go harvest some more wood. Now I'm gonna. Anyway, Audrey could not be here today because she is in dress rehearsal for a performance. She is a theater student at the University of Texas. She cannot be here, but the rest of us are here, and we've decided we've had a lot of people talk to us about painting minis. So today is going to be a very special mini painting episode of the Dominion of Essalund. There'll be a little story involved, but you're basically going to be watching this. So that's why things are going to look a little different out there. Yeah, so that's the thing that's happening. A few little details. First things first, if you like what we were doing and you want to support us, there's a few ways you can do that. You can go to dftba.com/weirdlings and you can check out all our stuff there. We've got t-shirts for the Heroes of Awesome as well as swear cats and kitty sushi and all sorts of things like that. So go check that out. If you're just hanging out and you're like, hey, you're really cool, here's $1. You can hit the donate button and you can donate $1 and that will come directly. We've actually been able to replace a light stand, a tripod, another boom light so that Amanda doesn't get hit on the head by falling lights anymore.
I don't want to do that.
You know, it's not fun. No. So that's because of donations like that. If you really like it, we're actually relaunching our Patreon right now. If you go to patreon.com/Heroes of Awesome, you can check that out, and that's a way that you can subscribe. And we'll send you cool things, like you can't really see them right now, but there's coasters from our adventures. Do you like the Dominion of Essalund? Do you like War and Scarlet? How about a coaster from the King's Stub Toe, or the Oyster Water place? What's the name of the place?
The
Peerless Pearl.
Oyster water.
Oyster Water place.
Whatever.
Anyways, we'll do things like that. So go to patreon.com/Heroes of Awesome, and you can check that out as well.
What?
I know, he's got a fancy setup over there. He's like
Look at all
way
your
beyond.
colors.
Way beyond.
I need all of your pinks.
Everyone.
I think you get the
That
best
you get
pinks
all the
right
pinks.
I
there.
have a pink.
We should probably introduce everybody, huh? So let's start over here, over to my right, and on that camera over there, we've got Brandon and Kristen.
Hello.
Well, hello. This is Kristen.
Yeah, I'm
Brandon.
In case you didn't know.
Because you figured that
I'm
out.
so used to being on this side of the table.
I know, it's weird, right?
We're bros now.
I know, we are.
Totally bros.
This is how it happens right
Over here, I've got Amanda and Mark. Hey!
Hi.
We're also sitting next to each other, which is kind of... Actually, it's not that weird.
No,
No, it's actually...
Well, it is weird.
It
Typical.
is weird. But
It's
that's-
regular weird.
Normally weird.
Not more weird than
Yeah,
normal.
Not more weird than normal. That's pretty true. Helping out over on the back end of things is Elizabeth. She's going to be switching and running some of the back end things. So thanks so much for helping out, Elizabeth. And in the back, the voice of God, back again, Melanie, the voice of God.
Whoa,
Oh, wow.
That's a sultry hello.
Who knew that the voice of God was so sultry? had no
I
idea.
did.
You did not do
You're a
it.
Scorpio.
You're a Scorpio. What are you, a Scorpio?
Many NPCs in the War and Scarlet know.
That is true.
Various soon-to-die thieves and...
May have
Mushrooms.
learned a little too late just how sultry.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
Stop it.
Are you going to paint some minis?
I don't know. I'm just gonna sit here and watch you paint minis. What's happening
Oh,
here?
come on.
I mean, we might. I would
I
have
feel
to
like
like
she should paint a
reframe.
mini.
We can do that as long as you bring all the stuff over. That's the only mic I've got, though.
I lost you.
Maybe we can get you another mic.
I'm gone. Yeah.
Oh, we lost Melanie's mic.
Hold on.
See, when you help us out with Patreon, and
Yeah.
you might, yeah, because that microphone just in
Yeah.
general
Turn
is
it
just
on and off
not,
1,000 times.
not my friend. Not my friend. Mel, if you do want to do that, we can hook you up. I do have one more lav we could hook you up with, and we can reframe so you can come over here and paint a little bit if you'd like.
There is the advantage also
Hello.
of being able to answer
Oh, I'm
questions
back.
In real time.
in real
Oh,
time.
true.
That's true.
Yeah, that is
You can do
true.
what?
Having you available to answer questions in real time is
That it
kinda
can.
cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just don't turn it off.
Okay.
Whatever you do, don't turn it off, apparently.
Okay.
Is that
I
here?
don't I don't know at all.
You get
So,
all my thoughts all
I'll
the
answer that question in just a
time.
second.
Sweet.
Totally.
We'll have a talking.
So we've got a bunch of stuff over here. We've got a few paints. I don't think any of us would consider ourselves professional mini painters, but we just wanted to
No,
have
no,
fun
they
with it and
wouldn't.
all. Although Brandon has a killer set of paints, some Reapers and some Citadel paints over
God.
there. I mean, I love the Reaper paints. For those of you who paint minis, I love these Reaper paints. They're really awesome. And I actually forgot to bring
Reaper?
my, Yes, from Reaper Minis.
Oh.
Reaper. There's a little, do you have a, what's the word I'm looking for here? Safety
Wait.
pin.
Pin.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's the word.
There were some on that counter earlier, and
That's a
I think they
good
may have gotten
idea.
moved down.
what?
Melanie, do you see any safety
Detail?
pins over there around
Fine
where you are?
detail. Toothpicks
The
and
finest
or
detail.
safety pins.
Yeah, they will be a lifesaver with these because these things are little droppers and they very easily get clogged. That's the one negative about these
Oh,
things.
that
So
makes
those
sense.
pins, you just, and it's.
But probably keeps them so they don't dry out, though, right?
Oh yeah, they're great, and you don't like. It's really easy if you're mixing. Like if you want to mix colors to get a certain color, it's really easy. You're like, oh, 2 drops of this, 1 drop of that,
Oh.
and there's your color, and you know that that's your
Yeah,
mix.
that's
Cool.
perfect. So it's always the same.
Always the same.
you remix
So
it.
I'm a big fan of Reaper Minis.
Interesting.
That's just me though. Whatever you guys like. Citadels are great. They're a little thicker, but they're good for like a base. If you just want to cover everything and just make sure it's covered, use those Citadels. Anyways, we've gone through all the stuff. Do you guys have anything you want to add real quick before we jump into all this stuff?
I'm ready to paint.
Let's jump into the stuff. So the last we left the Dominion of Essalund, yes, we are going to have a little story involved
All right.
here. Last we left the Dominion of Essalund, you all made your way through the weirdly prescient, witchy, haggy person. You fought your way out of that. You got a ton of potions, which
yeah.
effectively healed you of your, I forgot.
Ratness.
I'm not.
Lycanthropy.
I don't have the rat curse.
You don't have the rat curse anymore.
Thank God.
Yes, you no longer have the rat curse anymore.
A little
I'm still
whiskery.
enjoying the potion though.
You're really enjoying that potion. As you head back after being beaten up in this icy cave, you head back. It's still kind of getting into the evening when you get back, and as you get into the heart of the Lich, your home base in Lantway, as you get into the heart of the Lich, you see a very familiar face over there as a young boy that you rescued is sitting there waiting for you with his mother, and just very excited when they come in.
Is he drunk?
Richard, he is he's not drunk.
All day.
He's like, I really
can't.
needed this.
I've seen a lot.
He runs over to you and he says, "Hey, hi, hello.
Hey.
I just wanted to say thank you. Mom said I could come over and do this, so I made these little things for you." And he pulls out these wood carved figures of each of
Shut
you.
up.
Oh, look how I tied that
Tell him
into
to
the
shut up.
story. He's
Shut
like-
up.
She doesn't mean that.
His mom's like,
She means it in the nice way.
he's like, I just wanted to do something nice for you, to say thank you. So thank you for saving me. Mom's like, yes, thank you.
Well, thank
That's
you.
super sweet.
Thank you, Richard. You're very considerate.
Thank you. Maybe someday I can be a hero like you.
I think you could.
I don't know.
It's gonna take a lot of effort.
It's really hard.
Okay, well, I'll work hard.
Yeah.
I will. I will.
Keep it up.
10 episodes from now, you're going to see him like running at a work. With
He's like the hunter that came
Yeah,
and kicked her
exactly.
ass.
So his mom, like, guys, I'm really sorry to bother you. You really wanted to do this. We'll leave you.
No
on
bother.
your
No
own.
bother at all.
Yeah.
Thank you again so much. Hermia was exhausted. She just ignored this and just walked upstairs to go to sleep. So she's like, she must have been through a lot. But that's okay. We understand. So we'll leave you to do your thing.
Okay.
We'll just look at her unpainted mini for a year.
Yeah, true. All right, so they leave, and you are at the heart of the Lich with these really cool wood-carved figures of yourselves that this little kid made for you. And they're actually surprisingly detailed when you get
Yeah.
the primer on them, actually.
This
the coat of
doesn't
primer
look
does
like
help.
me at all,
It looks
kid.
exactly like you. I don't know what you're talking
What
about.
did you get?
What is going on? It's okay, I already
The
had
hair
it.
in particular.
Oh, thanks. I already had a mini of me,
It's true, you did.
magically produced out of wood.
So at this point, we can be either in-game or out-of-game. We'll let you go in here. It's up to you guys. I will say, if you guys have not painted ever before, we can go over briefly like how you should probably approach
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
I mean, I've painted things, but never a mini.
Okay.
Painted like
Exactly.
a canvas.
It's pretty. I mean, if the very basics is there really going to be 3 steps. You're going to put a base coat in, which is going to be your solid colors. It's like this is going to be this color, this is going to be this color. You're going to put that base coat down on there.
And does that have to be precise?
It precise as you're okay with. Because if you look at some of the detail on here, you've got like little intricate little buttons.
I mean,
and things
yeah,
like
that's
that.
like
Malibu
crazy
is
detail.
like fairly simple compared to
The details
Claire.
you'll do at the end.
Right,
Okay.
that's going to be the most
This is
important part.
like-
That is crazy detailed. That Claire de Lune you got right there is crazy detailed. So the first thing primarily is going to be just get your colors down.
Okay.
After you get your colors down, you can do a wash, and that's a really, really light, watery color that you're going to throw over it. That's going to seep into all the crevices, show all the shadows, and really kind of make it a little, give it a little more depth.
Yeah.
After that, you'll get a lighter color, and you'll do what's called a dry brush, and that's going to throw the highlights on everything. And then you can sit down and go through all your details and everything. I like to do details before I do my wash, just because I like the wash to actually add to some of the details. Like if I do a button, I'll do a wash and it will still show the color of the button, but it'll have some shadow
Okay.
underneath it. So it really kind of
Gotcha.
depends what you want to do. And a lot of this, who cares? We're having fun.
There are no mistakes here.
There are no
Yeah.
mistakes.
Just happy
Everything is
little
intentional.
accidents.
That's all it is. It's happy little accidents. I have, just so you all know, I do have my tar wheel Kinarahim. That's right. His last name's Kinarahim. And we will be painting
What
him.
was that again?
What was
Kinarahim.
that?
Tar wheel Kinarahim. How hard is that?
I was heard that.
It took
Oh
me
my
like
God.
a year before I would say your name out loud.
That's actually
Just
true.
the first name.
Just the first name. You still
Like
can't do the last
Mark's
name.
character.
You're sitting there editing. I'll be editing, going like, "Oh God, she did it again." You'd be like, "Mark's character is like Tar wheel."
Nope.
No.
Nope.
All right, whatever.
I love it.
Anywho.
I love it.
I guess, do you guys want to stay in character for a while?
I think I'm going to have too many questions while I'm painting.
We might
True.
might have to go in and out.
Yeah.
In and out sounds good. Yep.
Fair.
Shake it
So,
up.
we're going to work through oh yeah, what he's doing is very important.
Oh, you have
Shake
to
these
do
bad
that.
boys up.
Oh
Okay.
boy. All right. All right.
Shake
all
it
right.
up, shake it up, shake it up. We do have a lot of colors. I don't know if you guys got the list of colors I've got, but I've got steel, we've got some gold, just some straight up
Do you
primaries.
have blonde?
I don't actually have a good blonde. I was actually
Yeah.
talking about that. Do you have a blonde over there, Brandon?
Got a pale saffron.
Pale
Ooh,
saffron.
that
Oh
would work.
yeah.
And I can put white.
You might
maybe
put
in
you
it?
might put some white
Highlights?
in it.
There
mix
you
it
go.
up.
Total highlights.
Boom. Nailed
Yeah,
it.
that could work.
Do you have like a solid brown over there, Brandon? Because I think I want my
I
base to be
actually
brown.
have
Here's-
many browns.
Here's a harvest brown.
Harvest brown.
Is that from me?
Yes, it was right here.
Here's
Oh,
a,
that's mine.
That's
Oh,
right
okay,
here.
that's yours
Mine,
then.
yeah.
here's
I've
an
got-
oiled leather brown.
Old leather is
leather.
great for those like
Oiled
leathery
leather.
things.
Leather
I've got
thing.
a
If
black
only I
and
had
brown,
like
an
some mini
intense brown,
sacks. Which kind?
intense brown, which is very brown, and then blackened brown, which is a darker brown.
Let me do the black and brown because that's going to be my base. How low can you go?
nervous.
And we do have brushes, a variety of brushes here. Do what you will. I will say if you've got one of these, this kind of stuff that's all jacked up, that's going to be better for a dry brush. That you're just like,
Something not
literally when you
precise.
dry brush, it's just, you're doing that to the mini. That's all you're doing. So this one would be fine for that.
I'm so nervous.
Don't be nervous.
I
just
really-
Again,
Just start.
No
Brandon, do you have
mistakes.
copper at all? Or anything like copper-y? Or should I just go
I
for brown?
definitely have some coppery somewhere.
Coppery things.
copper things. I'm trying to remember what clothes I wear.
What do I
What
wear?
do I wear? It's been a while. I meant to watch that episode before.
Oh yeah, the armor that we got.
Yeah,
Like,
everybody got some armor. I think I got like a green or something, but I don't remember exactly.
Oh, you might want to shake this up. This looks like pretty coppery.
Yeah?
Ooh, that
Hell
is
yeah.
copper.
So,
so you think a little white with that?
Aura, tell me about your mom.
I mean,
Oh wow.
oh yeah, you didn't like.
Real fast.
So I drink another potion. I mean, my mom is not alive that I know of.
I'm sorry to hear that you know of.
Well, as you know, there was some talk of a crazy person that happened to have a last name that is really familiar to mine. And that I can't imagine it would be her, but I can't say it didn't make me wonder. Because she's long gone. She's been gone since I was a kid.
What do you remember about her?
Nothing really. I grew up with somebody that basically taught her everything she knew. So it was like a like a grandfather type figure. So I didn't ever really know her. So yeah, that would be kind of weird to run into her. I'll say that. Guys, I am really scared. I don't know where to start. I just keep opening paints over and over.
You know,
I don't
just
want
start on
this
the
to
base. so that you'll just.
So okay, so here's a good tip. Start the big
Really,
stuff
this is all
first.
just gonna
Okay,
shoot
okay.
out.
I like that direction.
Yes.
I'm gonna start with that.
Start like whatever is like the biggest.
The most. Okay.
So if you have like a dress that's all one color, start with that.
Please don't shoot
Do
out.
finer details after.
Okay. That makes sense.
That one may almost be empty. Because I did use a lot of white. We could. I've got this other white, this Citadel. Hey,
Okay.
there you go. There's a little bit.
Is this like a little goes a long way kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm gonna go be cautious at first.
Yeah, cautious at first and then.
Then go nuts.
And then go to town. Oh
All
man.
right, Pink.
Are you nervous too?
Yes.
Remember, happy accidents. That's all it is.
That's actually
Oh
pretty
my
true.
gosh.
What? So we can't really see what you're doing, Brandon, can we?
Hey, there we go. There's the good eye.
I am painting the gold horde of the red worm. So for anyone curious, I am actually painting
Mark.
a 34-year-old mini.
Where did you acquire that? Such an.
I
such a
acquired it
rare
at Outlaw Moon Games and Toys.
Hey.
Oh, was this a.
A vintage mini?
Wait,
vintage
yeah. How
mini.
did somebody bring it in? Or?
I need some paper towels.
We have
I think we're all gonna
paper
need some paper towels.
Oh, yeah. Paper towels.
All right.
He
Bam.
has. Oh man.
This is a good call about the energy thing.
Oh, yeah. So Brandon brought these energy drink, these empty energy drink things. And it really is great because you can just get some of that stickum stuff that you use to put up posters. That it doesn't tear up the wall. You don't put a hole in your wall. Put that on the top, and you just stick the base of your mini on there, and now you've got something to hold your mini on. So you're not holding the actual mini itself, getting paint all over the place. It's a great little hack to do that.
I thought you guys were just going to be up for like 3 days.
I originally asked him at first, like, "Why'd you bring those?" And then he told me what it was for. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's
So-
perfect."
30 hours later.
Right?
I did empty them while painting minis. So
Oh well, there you go.
They served their purpose well.
they
Then, yeah.
did.
This is really hard.
That tip is courtesy Neil from my Endless Dance of Silver campaign.
Yeah.
Thanks, Neil.
Yeah. Thank you, Neil.
Endless Dance of Silver.
Yeah.
Sure.
What a great name.
I name my stuff with flourish.
Tiny.
Yes, you do.
With flourish.
Twilight Chorus, Endless Dance of Silver, and Warren Scarlet. Which Warren Scarlet was the one that I struggled with.
Really?
Yeah, I had a lot of trouble with that one.
Just coming up
Can
with
you
the
hear
name?
me?
Yeah. Like
Can
me and
you-
Mark were going back and forth like this, like
Or do I need to pick this one up?
I remember, yeah, because we were talking a lot about what to name that.
yeah.
Because when
Yeah,
we
that would be
started
hard 'cause
this,
it's like so definitive of like the whole thing.
we
yeah.
really needed, because this was with 2 campaigns in Heroes of Awesome, we had to have some way to tell them apart. So we had to have something to name it.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was really
some-
hard to come up with stuff.
This is.
What the? Oh.
I'm probably making a lot of weird faces right now. Sorry.
Did you fuck it up already?
No. I'm debating what to paint the underside of this worm.
Oh, yeah.
Should
Like
definitely-
its belly?
Yeah.
What color is it? It's like
Well, it's red, but the underbelly is like a different texture.
seems like maybe like a dark purple.
Ooh, yeah.
You
Move it
think?
down.
Like
Or
a darker
even-
color.
Yeah.
I was thinking lighter,
Lighter.
but dark might be kind of interesting.
I don't know.
Might be kind of interesting.
I like dark.
Do what feels right.
That's right. Do what feels right
Yeah.
to you.
Well, time to start dancing then.
Right?
Hey!
If we're still in character, Bucks undresses.
Right?
Dance machine. You're always in
And
character.
Ara throws the clothes back at her immediately. I've already seen so much of you. I think I've had enough for a
It's a little
lifetime.
tight right here.
Yeah, it's really under the
Oh,
cape
man.
area here.
Yeah.
Never enough Bucks.
There's-
Never enough bucks.
I mean,
I have a color called Sunset Purple.
ooh, I'm
Hey,
liking
I like
that.
that color.
I thought y'all would
You know, I actually have a magnifying glass in the other room that I didn't bring. I can bring it. It's like one of these stands that you just sit there and hold the mini on.
Oh
You
yeah,
guys want me to bring that in?
that would be
It
badass.
might be good for the details.
Now I'm afraid Sunset Purple is a little bit too.
Brandon, is that mini broken
Two
or
what?
is it in 2 pieces?
It's in 3
Oh,
pieces
two.
actually.
Light.
Yes.
I have black here if you want to take just like a little, little bit on the tip of your brush. To dark.
There we go.
So all we see is
Thanks.
Oh.
the back of your hand.
We're getting great close-ups of
of your
There
hand.
we- there
She's
it
gonna be a hand
So
model.
if anybody wants to use this, basically you can just hold the mini underneath there, and it will magnify it a little bit so you can see the details.
Cool.
You know,
Is
try
there a
that.
light inside of it too?
It's like a really crappy LED light. It doesn't do a lot, but it might give you a little extra.
I'm gonna struggle for a while and see how long I can last.
I like that attitude. I'm just gonna struggle through.
Let's
yeah,
just.
I think once I get to the details and then.
I can't tell where's Andrew.
Uncomfortable Sean would like to know if we're going to get a 1980s crossover with Warren Scarlett and Twilight Chorus.
A
1980s.
1980s crossover?
What is that in reference to, buddy?
I'm
Like
kinda
that would
curious.
only happen in
Apparently,
the
we've been
80s?
getting that question a lot lately.
Well, we've had a lot of people asking if we're going to do a crossover between Warren Scarlett and Dominion of Essalund.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I don't know how to do it though.
Actor!
We could just. Oh yeah, it'd be
I've
hard
got
because
it.
the duplicate.
You know how to do it?
I've got it.
How would we do it? I play 2 characters.
Yeah, she plays 2 characters.
Just get you a wig
each,
or like something that you can.
and just switch
Just
wigs
switch
every
back and
time.
forth.
Just have the camera go away for a minute, come back, and you have a mustache on or something.
I've had this
A
idea
must.
I don't know.
since about the 3rd week of Essalund.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Do tell. I want to
yeah.
hear.
I can't.
It's that
That's true.
good,
That's kind
huh?
of a spoiler, huh?
Spoilers,
Okay,
man.
fair.
That's true.
So, for those of you that watch Twilight Chorus, that actually takes place in the same world as Warren Scarlett.
What?
In fact, like it hasn't aired yet because I'm really bad about posting the videos. But they are currently in the city of Cherish dealing with a problem presented to them by a character named Malkos.
Oh.
In what time are they? Like,
They're shortly after the Heroes of Awesome encountered them.
Oh.
Don't drink the water.
don't drink the
Don't
water.
do
That's
it.
exactly what I was going to tell them.
What happened? What was wrong with the water?
You
I don't remember anything wrong with the water.
don't?
No, I don't.
Which water? Because we had several
wrong
water
with the
things.
water?
Didn't I pee in the water and?
Oh,
Oh!
yeah, that's right. That's right.
Pee water.
No, they're, in fact, they heard of that story. By the
Oh,
way.
really?
They got to be told about
Are they
that.
following us? Are they stalking us?
They're not.
Yet.
Essalund question.
Uh-huh.
Are we going to have to wait until the next session to find out if the remove curse will allow Ara to see Gregor for what he is and get free of him?
Oh,
Good
Or at
in
least
character
another
question.
saving
Shit.
throw?
Damn it, I really was hoping
Feeling
nobody would
so
say
free
anything.
all of a sudden after this.
I love
Potion.
it.
It's like
No.
I feel less crazy. Like
I don't
this
know.
thing's talking to
Are
me.
we in game right now? Are we in game right now?
We're in let's
Yeah,
do a game.
I
Let's
Game
do it.
on now.
Game on?
Game on now.
Go.
Man, that curse potion's got me feeling good. I'm
Good.
feeling real good. I wonder, why do I feel so different?
What do you mean? How do you feel different?
I don't know. I just feel like I see everything so clearly.
Like, do you still feel cowardly?
I'm not a coward.
You've been running away.
Yeah, you've been running away.
I didn't want to call it out before, but it's
Those were-
pretty.
Necessary times. We all should have ran away. It was a great idea.
When have we ever run away?
I mean,
We didn't run
it
away.
felt
when
right
you
at the
were
time.
captured.
I mean, it felt right at the time, okay?
Well,
I'm not saying it feels right now.
Does it
it
still
doesn't
feel
feel
right?
right now.
I
don't
mean,
think it
you
feels
guys
right.
know.
What do we know?
You know that I'm here for you guys.
We
and
thought
I care
that.
about you
Yeah,
all.
but then sometimes you just will bounce
it
when
just
we need you.
it's weird. It feels like the right idea sometimes. Like when Gregor and I are talking, it just seems like he makes a lot of
Wait.
sense.
Hold
when
up.
you and Gregor are talking.
You
Yeah,
talk to
guys-
the stick?
You guys know he talks. You've talked
I
to him
know, but
before.
we didn't know that you guys talked
You-
about.
Confer?
Yeah.
I mean,
Not that Bucks knows that word.
I mean, his ideas sound really good sometimes.
Is he telling you to run away from fights?
Oh man.
I mean,
Can I take that stick from you?
I'm. I don't know. Do I want to let it go? Do I not want to let it go right now?
Well,
I would
you
be
hear Gregor's voice is like, well, I mean, it's obviously the right choice, isn't it?
I mean, these are my friends. These are my friends. I
well,
mean,
I'm your friend.
I know, you know, we're
We're tight.
We're tight.
We're very
But-
good friends.
Are you
They
talking
saved
to
my
the
life.
stick right now?
I am.
I can't hear it.
It's in my head.
That's weird.
I know. It's hard to sleep. I'll say that.
Oh no.
I know it's kind of.
Oh, you love my stories.
Oh God.
Oh.
I mean,
So could you let him go for a second?
sure.
You let him go.
So how do you feel without the voice in your head?
Feeling brave?
Have you finished your curse potion, anti-curse potion?
Polish that off.
Yeah, take a
You actually do.
hard swallow there.
I feel like. I don't know. It does kind of feel weird and not like me now. I guess that I would leave you guys. It just feels right when I'm with Gregor. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not something I feel like I can really explain. But I would never like ever choose to leave you. I mean,
but you
I
have.
know.
You totally
That's why
have.
I know. I know.
Totally left us.
So maybe it's. I don't know.
Does the so does her finishing the curse potion make it like different for her?
You have the choice to leave Gregor if you would like. Keep in mind, you lose those spells.
He gives
and
me a
you
dexterity
lose
plus
the
1.
Dexterity and the armor class advantages.
Don't let them sway you.
I know. Well, the AC is only.
Your dexterity advantage doesn't count when you're running out the door.
Yeah,
Word.
that's very true.
Word.
I mean, in this moment of clarity,
It's brief.
yeah, this brief
Very
moment of
lucky
clarity,
moment of clarity.
I feel like, you know what, Gregor's been a great company,
Uh-huh.
but if I'm being true to myself, I think that you guys are more important to me.
You all hear a silent sob from the
Collective.
staff across the room.
It's silent. I set fire to it.
Yeah, I walk over and stomp it in half.
You can't
You
break
can't.
I can't.
it. You can't
Well,
break it.
Well,
Maybe-
it knows that I tried to.
It does know that you tried to.
I wonder
yeah.
if there's like a way that we could set Gregor free.
Oh man.
Because, I mean, that would suck. Can
You're
you imagine?
so much nicer than me.
But can you imagine being stuck in a staff?
Man.
So is
Like,
he like
that would-
stuck in his staff? Is
I mean,
it like a curse or something?
I bet letting him sit here for someone else to discover would be.
he's obviously attached to the staff, so how or why he would be there, I don't know. But so I don't know if it would be under good circumstances or bad, but I can't imagine that's a good life to lead.
Maybe he had it coming.
I mean,
Maybe
there's
he
always
was
two
there.
sides to
So
every story. I
mean.
suppose you're right.
I usually am.
And modest too. Yeah.
Although she's not modest, she is right about this one.
Gregor's staff still sitting there, all by itself.
Gregor, how do you like to wait here for the next person to
To
find
find
you?
you. Well, maybe we can find somebody that a good home for him. I think he has the best intentions. I don't think he's the best. I don't think we're compatible.
Right
necessarily.
here is the best home for
Do you
him.
think so?
I do.
But what if he gets into the wrong hands?
What if he sinks his stick mind into yours again?
Yeah, he was like controlling you.
Yeah, I don't like
Which
that. That kind of
is not
scares
cool.
me.
Was he controlling?
I mean, he was suggesting strongly.
And then you made choices.
yeah,
His suggestions are kind of crap.
yeah. Looking back, I feel that those situations wouldn't have been my personal first choice without some heavy influence.
We love being able to depend on you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do you like being dependable?
But it's your choice, of course. We're not going to be like Gregor.
For sure. Well, let me
Nice.
I'm gonna just have a drink or two and like apart and see how I feel apart from him.
I think that's a good idea.
You know, I'm just so used to having him around now that
Oh God, this is like a bad boyfriend.
I know.
I know. You know, sometimes it's just how life is.
But you don't see him when we're alone.
Those nights conversing, him telling you all his stories about his past exploits.
Yeah,
That's why I feel like he needs to be freed.
the second most braggart person I know.
Yeah. Now I'm
First
thinking about it. Yeah. For how many times he likes to flee, it does surprise me that he
Doesn't sound
has such
all
a
that
grandiose title for
brave.
himself.
It's the great, right?
I wonder,
Greater
and nobody's ever heard of him. I do think that's kind of weird now. Out of all the people I've asked,
Oh,
I do
weird.
think that is kind of weird.
That is weird.
Let's go Revelation.
But we did get him out of that witch's house, so maybe there is something weird about him.
Was it a witch's house we got him from?
Well,
Maybe.
I think she was a witch.
Maybe he's not the most.
Yeah, but what if he was like an innocent person, you know? Like an innocent
And-
bystander.
But he never said that.
True. I guess I never really asked, though, either.
He's a brave hero.
Well, I'm feeling good right now. I'm going to ride on this high for a little bit,
set
see
him
how
right
it goes.
over here
Yeah,
while we
we'll
have
let
some
him just
drinks.
do his thing.
And if someone forgets him drunkenly, all the better.
Whatever.
That is okay.
I mean, I feel, for once, I mean, before I felt like I couldn't even be without him. So this is a nice freeing change I feel right now. Damn, I just messed up.
Oh,
Oh, I put black on the white.
where?
Right there.
Well, you'll be able to go.
Yeah, you can go over that stuff.
I'm so bad at this.
How's your pink color? Oh, that is some pink.
It's so pink.
Oh my
Is this crazy? Am I crazy?
No, you're not
the
good.
right
You're
pink.
amazing,
So
is what
good.
that is.
So good. Are you kidding me?
I don't know what to do, like the cuffs. Like I don't want it to look like a Santa Claus, like Mrs. Claus.
Do gold.
Silver.
Does it look?
Or silver, yeah.
Oh,
You
silver.
like Sleeping Beauty.
We've got zoom in on where the coasters are. If every now and again you want to put a
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
picture,
This is a
get some-
presentation board. So if you
Yeah.
put it right on that little dot right
This
there.
is what it's looking
Of course,
like.
It's not expecting the lower. Yeah.
Where did we
Yeah, I forgot about these. I
So
didn't
if
realize you were
anybody
gonna
has
have these.
ideas
Hey, here
about
we go.
what the cuffs
Since everybody's using that,
and-
can you tilt up?
Out.
Can you just tilt up? Yeah, loosen that and then tilt up.
I don't know, like I think it should be a different color.
You mean just the arm part?
Like the arm and then like there's this part on the
That's good.
bodice and the
Oh, yeah, I
the
see.
shoulders.
Silver would be cool because that could be almost like armor kind of thing.
But then there's also the silver in her axe. Is that going to be too matchy
Oh, yeah.
matchy?
So I
I don't
have
know.
Too matchy
Too
matchy.
matchy
Matchy,
matchy. No.
I have a steel for weaponry, and I have a silver for silver,
Ooh.
which are different enough. I think bucks, maybe
I need to get me that set you got over there, Brandon.
Malcos.
Malcos.
Malcos is a good guy.
Yeah.
I
He's
could
a
go
good guy, yeah?
dark, like a darker,
Yeah. I think that dark sounds good.
like a dark red
Dark.
Yeah, dark.
or gray.
For what?
Like for the cuff
Here,
part.
put it back on the highlight thing.
Stop painting.
For the cuff.
We should make an X marks the spot of that thing. 'Cause,
There's
Out
one.
of
Marks
focus.
the
There's one.
spot.
Right there.
there's the light, so I'll know in a second.
I'll let you know.
Figure that out shortly.
I wish I remembered what red I used for the.
Oh, I should have brought glitter, loose glitter, because we could put that in your paint.
You're good. Just push it to the left.
Yeah, actually, Elizabeth was talking about, should we get glitter for the paint? I was like,
Oh,
maybe. Let's think
yes.
about it. And then I just forgot to mention
All
it.
this concentrating is making my nose run.
Oh,
It is.
I've
oddly
never heard
enough.
that before.
I'm focusing too much.
And
I'll
my
be back.
nose runs.
Purple.
Whoa, that could have been crazy.
Did I just
Purple?
fuck something?
No, you're good.
Oh,
That'd be
okay. I was like,
cool.
oh, sorry.
I
Like a
almost
kind of
did.
pinky purple. I like that.
A pinky purple.
Or I could do like a peach, like a peachy pink.
I'm voting for the darker. I think the
think
darker
darker?
red, yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Like that red, or like what Brandon's using.
The blood red kind of sounds
I like
good
the,
to me.
I like the idea of a blood red.
Yeah, that deep red he's using right there sounds like it would be kind of cool.
I got a brick red. I've got. I think this is.
What's that red you use for the dragon?
That was what I was just wondering myself.
That's the one I think would be good for.
If I look at my reds, I could probably pick out which one it was.
Oh, I like that purple.
It is really hard to get under this little.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time too.
You have like
Yeah.
a cape and like.
Can you hand me the picture to this, please?
So earlier, I think I'm okay to talk about this now.
Oh, about the platinum?
Yeah.
In character.
Oh,
Well, I don't know if I can apply what I know on character.
I know.
So what happened to that missing platinum that you had? Do you think?
I'm so annoyed by it.
Right? I wonder who would be able to like do something really sneaky like and like that, and just you wouldn't even notice that they did something. I wonder who that would be.
So, are you saying?
I'm just saying I wonder what happened to that, because that was like real bizarre that you just had it and then like you just didn't magically like a second later. It's real weird.
It doesn't seem like a friendly gesture.
Is that how that shook out?
I mean, there's a lot going on right now. We're under a lot of stress.
We're painting, and you know.
But yeah, that was just really real weird.
Yeah, I agree. Super weird.
I agree as well. Very weird.
I've never seen Bucks talk so softly before.
Oh, you're acting a little.
I've never seen a DM jump into the conversation.
Oh god, if I just blew everybody's ear out with that cackle, sorry.
Well, you know, we were all acting a little weird then.
Yeah.
Some of us more than others. Some of us were a little bit greedier than we usually are.
Well, we came to the. We figured that
I was
out.
under a curse.
Thank
That's
God
true.
we're not under that curse anymore.
I will agree with that sentiment.
These whiskers are the worst.
Oh yeah. So speaking of whiskers, what is that ball of hair that you have?
That's out of character.
I was about to say, what?
This could apply in character too. Who knows? Is that like what is that?
Is that fur you're gonna put on it?
I want you to guess what that is.
It's totally hair or like
Are you
whiskers,
Let me see this.
It's
afros, little mini afros.
little mini afros.
I
You
just
can
pop
put
those right on the top.
It's just little. It's like terrain. You can. It came with one of the sets.
Oh, are you gonna put it like on around your?
I never use them.
That's really cool though.
I like. I sort of like plain bases. They make like kind of more intense terrain. The Games Workshop people that look pretty interesting.
I like it.
But there you go. You can help yourself to some grass tufts.
We're liking the in and out of character bits, so
Oh, all
every
right.
now and again,
All right.
make it happen.
I've kind of lost track of whether we're in or out of character right now, honestly.
Yeah. Mine looks real bad. It's embarrassing.
Put it on there. Come on. Share it with the team.
Let me see.
So I've made a lot of progress so far, and
Share
I'm really
your
creative if
embarrassment.
you guys can't tell. So that's what I've got. I've got black pants so far.
Does anybody have any feedback on the color I should do?
Yeah, get some feedback
Yeah,
from
we're
the
looking
group.
for some colas.
Yeah.
Oh, and speaking of colors, yeah, we were talking about I can't decide if I want to do my flame. If I want to do like a traditional flame color, like fire color, because I feel like
Oh.
Ara originally started out with mostly like she used a lot of fire spells, but
Yeah.
now I've got like my Eldritch Blast and I've got some other things, and I feel like she's kind of feeling that side. Pretty stoked
I
about
like
those.
the idea of it being purple.
Yeah, like
I
a
think
blue
that
or
could be
purple.
cool.
I think
Yeah.
that.
Purple flame.
What?
Where did
What?
that come from?
Wait a minute.
Purple
Yeah.
flame.
Wait a minute.
That's my shtick.
Yeah, I feel like that-
Rainbow flame.
Rainbow flame. I don't think I can handle that much detail. If you can't tell, it's really
Let me
great.
actually see, because I might have. So here's something you could try that would be kind of cool if you want to do like different color flame things, because I've done this before with some of the other stuff.
Okay.
If you go with like a really light color, like say you want to do like a purple,
Okay.
hypothetically, put a really light purple on there, and then get a really dark purple and water it really down.
Okay.
And just put one drop on there, and
Oh.
the purple will fall down. So it's like the base is like a really deep
Yeah.
purple, and then it gets lighter as
Like
it goes
gradient.
up. Yes,
Ooh, I like
did that
that
with a
idea.
mini that I've got. That's like a lantern thing.
Mm.
So it's like yellow light, but then I had a red that kind of drips around the sides. It's almost like a little red kind of flame. It
Oh, okay.
Actually, it worked really well.
Yeah, I like that idea.
surprisingly well.
I like
How many minis have you done?
Not a lot, honestly. I've done I actually painted all of the minis for my Dungeons, or not my
Fury
Battlestar
Dracula.
Galactica and Fury of Dracula games.
Mm-hmm.
So like all of those Vipers and everything like that have been painted. Fury of Dracula.
The game is the best.
Hey,
What?
woman.
Battlestar.
Yes. Have you not watched Battlestar Galactica? Don't even judge me then,
Yeah.
woman. Don't even.
There's no shame
Oh my
here.
God.
Oh,
No
let's go back
shame.
in character
Oh, back in character.
quickly.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
I just don't want to hear about Battlestar Galactica.
You're not a Battlestar.
Oh,
You don't like that? What?
Fired.
no.
Shots fired.
What?
What?
It's an amazing show.
I'm sure it is.
Oh, you haven't watched it either?
That's a lot.
Well, then just stop. What?
I'm sure
But
it's
you
good.
don't know. It's a
People
lot.
watching, what are your thoughts on Battlestar Galactica? Ready, go.
Galactica.
Yeah, I had peanut butter in my mouth. Don't judge
It's
me.
the best
say.
Italian ice I've ever had. I never watched it. I'm a Star Wars kid. Sorry.
Nothing wrong with it.
I'm not into sci-fi except for Star Wars.
Star Wars, except for Star Wars?
Very select sci-fi.
I'm shocked by that revelation, Brandon.
I know. I'm not into fantasy either, really.
Really?
Except D&D.
Who are you?
I just, I don't
Melanie,
know.
get out.
Picky.
Just newly acquired.
That's true. We have, I mean, for someone who is into Harry Potter as much as you are, Mel, I'm a little shocked.
All right, Potter.
You know, and Stranger Things, come on.
Not into Harry Potter either.
What?
Who are you? Get out of here.
Who are
Now,
you?
now she
Leave
yells.
That's the
immediately.
last straw.
Every time they make a Harry Potter reference in Warren Scarlet, I'm like, what?
What do I say? You pull an Abby?
You do a spell?
At least
What?
Abby knows.
Does she though?
She does.
She knows her Harry Potter.
She came up with her own quiz.
Oh?
Oh, that's right.
Her
She
own story
did.
quiz.
Oh.
That's right.
Very
Oh,
interesting.
see, that
I
just
don't know
proves
how
my
accurate it
point.
was. It put everybody in Ravenclaw, but
Everybody
Yeah.
gets Ravenclaw.
Literally everybody got Ravenclaw. Yep.
Did that happen, Warren Scarlet? Was I there?
No.
No, this was like off camera. We do interviews.
Oh.
Yeah, it was during interviews when we were talking about Harry Potter. Abby made a sorting quiz, and we were all in Ravenclaw.
Missed that.
You go to Ravenclaw. You go to Ravenclaw.
And you go.
Oh, I like this red
She's like
for
Oprah.
dragon much better. Let me actually put it on
Giving
camera.
out cards. Cars.
Cars to Ravenclaw.
You getting Ravenclaw.
And you getting Ravenclaw. Everybody's like,
This is really hard. I thought this was going to be significantly easier.
Get that wrong.
You're not wrong.
Christian's,
I will also say,
Kristen's just realized this is going to take all night.
Oh, yeah. I might be here by next stream.
I will also say that I was surprised once I got the primer on these Hero Forge minis how much detail is on these Hero Forge.
Oh,
minis.
yeah, they're
No,
crazy.
geez.
Like really impressive the amount of detail on these things.
Thanks for priming them.
Sure. It's really just getting a shoebox and primer and going.
So now you said if you don't prime them, the paint chips off or like doesn't set
It
well
doesn't
or
stick as well.
okay.
Yeah. These plastics, ooh, I don't want green hair. Maybe I do want green hair.
Oh,
Yeah, a little
Victory
change
emo
of heart
stage.
right there on
It's like all of a
camera.
sudden, hey.
why not?
Turns out I do want green there.
Yeah, see mine? All right.
I'm
You
just
can't really tell
Show
much. I'm mainly
us
just like
yours.
working on the. Hey, Mel, could you do me a favor?
yeah.
Could you go on the camera right there and turn the screen so we can see the screen that we can line it up?
Is it weird if I just I wanted to have a sash. If I just like make a sash?
No, do
Good.
But that looks
Good.
stupid if it doesn't
No,
like line up.
Do whatever you like.
Okay.
I wish my white was a little taller. Oh well.
I wish it
Was
was
a
a
little
ball.
bit
We got
Oh.
this. We got
We
this.
could get like another sheet of paper.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Or a paper towel. We got some paper towels.
Oh,
I'm gonna be singing that all day long. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl. If I did, I would call
I
her.
wish I had
Who
a
looks
rabbit in a
good?
bat hat and a bat. Okay.
Boom.
I thought he said, I wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her.
He doesn't
Had a
call the
girl.
good, ugly ones.
Yeah. No. No. He wishes he had a girl. If he did,
He would call her.
I think they're right.
Totally.
You've been wrong this entire time.
Your
I
entire
know.
life has been a lie.
Yes, that is Xander on Mark's Mini.
Yes, that is totally Xander on my mini, and I will. He's
It's
gonna
really
have blue
great that
eyes.
actor put those on there because now we can't forget about them.
Yep.
Oh, that is so helpful.
That was clutch.
How do you get
That
a
was clutch.
familiar? Because you're a wizard too, right?
There's
Oh,
a
where's
spell.
that?
It's called Find Familiar.
Oh, I need it. I need it. I need it.
Oh, and yeah, to all of you in the commenters, I could totally like have dismissed Xander and called him back, and it would have been fine. But where's the drama in that? Where is the good story in that?
Oh, that's right.
Come on.
You could have.
Totally
I,
could have done that.
Yeah, when I saw
were
those
so
comments,
upset.
I was like, oh, thank God he didn't. Because
Yeah.
that would have been boring.
No kidding.
It
all
would've-
sorts of-
Brandon would have been like,
Story over.
Yep. And he has your cat.
Fair enough. Exactly. Swear cat. Well, never mind what I was gonna do. Y'all walk.
Way to ruin it all.
You walk through the mountains. You want to pee in a river now?
Maybe we do.
Always you do.
Pretty
Always
much
you do.
always, yeah.
I feel like between the combination of familiars, sending stones, magical artifacts, Brandon was just biding his time.
I just have given you all too much.
Take him
apparently.
out.
What are you talking about?
No.
Apparently, just gifted you with too much.
Wait, that aired already. Was that this past episode
Which one?
that we lost?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, the
Was
thing.
it that? Did that air?
Spoilers.
Yeah, that one is out.
Spoiler.
The lens.
Brandon was really happy.
I was so sad about that.
Yeah,
So
be careful
happy.
with me with those sending stones from now on.
No.
I mean, now those things, they will never.
He's gonna make you roll for it.
every time.
Yeah.
But I pull my sending stone out, roll for it. Like,
No.
I mean, you guys
Lyrics.
lost that. Like,
I was right.
you wish you right. Oh, look at that.
Wait, what? For real?
Your life was a
I
lie.
was in the chat room and I agreed.
Look it up
And
online.
also I
Look it
agree.
up online.
So
I
there's
wish
that.
I was a little bit
Taller. I
taller.
wish I was a baller. I wish I had
had
a
a girl who
girl.
looked good. I would call her.
Yeah, that's.
That's not what you said a minute ago.
It all sounds right. It
Yeah,
all
look at
sounds
you.
right.
You're like, no,
I just
I'm
want to be
gonna
on the side that
change.
wins, okay?
She's,
I want to be on the
she's
side
on the
that's
winning
right.
side.
We literally have like 5 people in the chat room confirming Amanda's correctness.
Fair weather fan.
I swear.
Thank you,
whatever.
fans. Thank
Whatever
you.
fans.
Mark's hurt.
Here's a
Can we
question.
have a
am
moment
offended.
for the amazingness of Kristen's hair?
What?
Oh yeah,
Let's-
the nice little
have a
thing you
moment.
got working there. Very nice.
Good ombre.
It's fish blue.
So here's a question.
Fish blue.
Here's a question for the room. So there is some trim on Tara Wheel's like cloak and everything like that. Should it be a lighter version green or a darker version green?
Tan.
Where is the trim?
He's a wolf, right? Or I'm a fox.
Yeah.
Blush of his fanciness, baby.
Yes.
What are we saying?
See this little trim around the little thing there? That's what color that should be.
Oh yeah.
Totally a tan. Yeah.
Fur.
Wait, where did we get fox out of that?
That's what
Why is this so hard?
Tarwheel Kinnerahim means, noble fox.
Oh right. How could I forgot
Duh.
that?
None of us
I
actually.
don't think Kira
remember.
knows that.
Kira does not know that actually. That was like way after did anything.
I think she.
Although her high elven,
Did
you
she
think
really?
you
I
think
think
she
she's
would
around
know.
for one fox
She
conversation.
may have been around for a fox conversation.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, because like I swear it was in like.
Well,
when
Kira was.
you guys were in the
Melanie.
fortress.
Melanie doesn't remember.
Melanie, not so
Totally,
much.
totally different.
Totally different.
Whole different conversation.
What's a good tan color?
That was
Is
like
there
a
any
year
good tan
ago, though.
color out
So
there?
There's this like oiled leather.
There's oiled leather.
Oil
Yeah.
could lighten up a little bit.
Let's see what old leather looks like.
You know what looks good for fur? Dirty bone.
Dirty bone. Yeah.
Dirty
Kind of more of an
bone.
Arctic fur, but
Do you have a dirty bone?
do
Wait,
have.
that's-
Escalated quickly.
That's filthy.
Oh, yes. Hold on. Oh. Oh yeah. I see how
Answer
that
the
could
question,
work.
Brandon.
and Mark just grabbed Brandon's dirty bone on this episode.
Stop with your words, Melanie.
You left me with alcohol over here.
I know, right? I actually mentioned that before. It's like when Melanie gets here and sees the whiskey, she's gonna be like, "Oh God."
The voice
Aw,
of drunken God
Right.
is Melanie.
I'm gonna try the old leather first.
All right. I've got a head on a stick.
Donny steak.
So you said you actually glue that together then? Like at the end when it's all
Yeah,
dry?
super glue.
You know, Brandon, you seem to have taken to the painting well, because it wasn't that long ago. You're like, I've never painted before
I
in
was
my life.
terrified of it. I was as scared as these two.
Were you as bad as
Well,
Like, no, I was awesome.
so these were my first two. Malchus and Bucks were actually both my first two.
Okay, so those are amazing.
I wouldn't say that. You look
How
at
does
their
that tan
facial
look? Is it-
details and they're not so great.
Good.
I think if you had some white detail
I'm pretty
afterwards.
happy with
There you
them.
go.
I can
The thing is, like, here's the thing. Like, the wash and the dry brush makes them look good.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah,
that's like
that
all the
stuff.
like the
Okay, I'm looking
refining
forward to this
details.
because mine's looking like
No, once you
I
get the
just
wash and
spilled
dry brush.
Pepto-Bismol
Base-
all over this.
Base is supposed to look like bland.
It's just a rough draft.
Yeah, basically.
Do I do our like skin and everything too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah. Here's the pro tip I shared with Amanda on the way here. Make sure there's a metal color in your mini because it always looks better with a metal.
What do you mean?
The metal paint looks great. It makes everything look better.
Oh, I see.
Like if you look at the metal highlights on Malkos and his beer stein and the metal on Bucks's shield,
Oh, yeah.
it makes it look way better.
Pop, pop.
Yep, pop,
Maybe.
pop. I should stop painting his teeth red.
No,
He just
don't.
ate blood.
It's blood.
Well,
Oh, yeah, he's a dragon.
I mean, if you guys are gonna face a dragon, he's gonna have bloody ass teeth.
Blood.
Was
Are
he
you sure? I kind of want to.
you non-bloody dragon?
When did we face a dragon?
It was like a Draco Lich or
Was that when you guys were fighting
Oh
the
yeah,
vampire?
but I mean that was.
Yeah.
That was,
Okay,
just,
I remember.
Vampire and a Draco Lich.
that was a one-time thing.
Cause I am fair.
Because you are mean.
Yeah, I hear all about it. Actually, one
he is
viewer,
so mean.
one viewer pointed something out, which has been something I've known about for a while.
go on.
And he posted on the website because I guess he's having trouble leaving comments. He said, "Brandon, are you aware that you're having troubles because you're having your players face one monster at a time?" And I said,
Yeah,
"Well,
you didn't need to remind him of that.
I didn't respond.
Yes.
Oh, I knew.
Yes.
I knew the whole time. And I kept thinking like, okay, just up the difficulty, up the difficulty, up the difficulty. And then with Kingdom of the Sleepyheads, I'm like, all right, this guy's got him. Nope.
I rolled a
Just
20.
too pro.
You did roll, yeah.
I rolled a
you
20.
rolled well.
Let's also take a look at another comment from that episode. Say, Tarwill, did you know you nuked half the sleepers in that room?
Yeah.
Well, okay, half the sleeper. It's a 20-foot radius. It wouldn't be half the sleep. That was a
That's
big
like a room.
Just like a quarter of
That was a
them.
big room.
You killed innocents.
Whoops.
You did because I
Whoops.
didn't say anything.
That's
about it.
right. That's right. But
If I would have thought about it,
Let's say
I
what
would have
Cynthia be.
said.
She probably would not be very down
Yeah,
with that.
Cynthia would not have allowed
Yeah,
that.
Cynthia would have
She-
tackled
Ooh,
me
Brandon,
when she
can
saw
you
it
put the
starting.
minis, like your minis you've already painted up on the white stuff?
Oh, the ones I've done already.
The white stuff.
Oh,
Yep.
Nice.
Oh.
the white stuff.
I love it. You guys are.
That is the vampire.
Oh, it's too
We
low now
moved the
because we moved the
camera.
camera. So you'll have to like lift it up.
What I have to do with them?
Watch the thing. You can see. Hey.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
That's not no.
So, here, let me get this out of my mouth.
You're sure you're here?
You say,
Sure,
yeah,
bar.
bang.
This is the vampire that Kira was almost wed to.
This is bringing
I
about
didn't see
really
the end of that,
bad
but now I know it
memories.
didn't happen.
It's a
So.
very bendy sword.
I'm not trying to go back there.
This is a haunted helm. What are those called? Those
I think that's what they're called.
animated
Yeah.
suits
I
of
don't
armor.
Oh, shit.
And that's an example of dirty bone as fur. I use on his shoulders.
Oh yeah, that looks really good.
As what?
Fur. That little bone under that's supposed to be like fur lining. That looks good.
Here's Bucks. You've seen this guy. Pro
This
style.
guy.
Pro style.
Legitimate hero.
I think those conversations. Yeah.
This is Malkos. You've never seen him adventure except for an episode of War and Scarlet, or a couple episodes. He collects steins and secrets and money.
And money.
And artwork.
And lots
And
of
artwork.
paintings.
Lots of artwork.
This is Count Strahd von Zorovich, the Lord of Ravenloft. This is actually probably the mini I'm proudest of. I really like the detail of his like scabbard on the back. I thought, and for being like the plastic mini that comes with the Castle Ravenloft game, I was really proud with how that turned out. And this is a sultry vampire girl that the heroes of Awesome have not met.
Yet.
Yes.
Ooh.
And maybe never will now that I've introduced her.
Yeah, right?
Ruined it. Microscope. That's not what
I'm
this
currently
is.
working on that guy. It's a dragon's body, a worm's body, and a pile of gold.
I like the gold.
Yeah, I'm really excited about putting the wash on that because I think it'll look really good. Especially with the scales and the gold. It's just so textured. The wash is going to be
The gold
awesome.
looks really good, too.
Brandon, your idea for tan is really good. You know, everybody see. Check out just that little,
Look at
you know,
that.
right there.
Yeah,
it's
it
not bad,
brings
huh?
it up.
Not bad at all. And once you get the wash working on there, you just got to figure out where the rest of that stuff is. There's so much detail in this thing. It's so quiet now.
And yeah. Well, now I'm like, I gotta focus on like these
Concentrating
little.
so hard on those.
So Malibu,
Yes.
two kingdoms, huh?
Yeah.
To what?
I don't know what they're talking about.
You wouldn't hold out on your bestie, would you?
I wouldn't. I mean, okay, if your biological family left you in the woods as an infant,
I mean, that's not very
I mean-
cool.
do you think? I mean, what would you take from that? Would you think that you're royalty?
What do you know of your biological family?
I know.
I've been drinking all day too, Melanie.
What I really like is like they're in this tavern painting of these conversations, and there's this patron all the way across there who's like, ah, biological family. Rude.
It's just a drunk dude in the corner.
Mind the drunk dude in the corner.
So what do you know of your biological family?
I know.
Because I know a word like biological.
I
Your
know
mom.
that I
Your
come,
mom.
Your mom and your dad.
I come from this clan of, brutes called the Hasbros.
So tough.
So that's actually your parentage,
Yeah,
is the Hasbros.
yeah.
So are you Hasbro royalty?
Not that I know of, no.
I'm not the smartest tack in the hay barrel,
What?
but
It's very true.
We really should have just an image of somebody across the tavern listening to everything. Anyway, sorry.
but I kind of feel like she was calling you Hasbro royalty.
But that makes
Has
no
royalty.
sense. It really doesn't make any sense. Why would they leave me to die in the woods?
Maybe they knew you wouldn't die.
How are
Well,
you?
the only reason I did not die is because House Mattel took me in.
Were you meant to be a traitor?
I mean, once again, I was an infant, so if I wasn't aware of any of that stuff.
Well, the Hasbros maybe aren't that smart,
Yeah.
unlike me. Something funny there, Ara?
No, you're known for your smarts, right?
Legendary for
They
many
think
reasons.
smart.
I was just agreeing with you, that's all.
Perhaps you've seen me naked.
Oh God.
Scarred for life.
I have man hands.
So do I.
My person has really big feet. They're like huge. It's real
The way
weird.
you said that, Brandon.
Sleazy. What other dark secrets do you both have?
What about you? We haven't really heard a lot about you.
What do you need to know
What do
about
you?
it? I'm an open
where do you
book.
come from?
I come from.
I love my notebook, so I don't have like all my.
Oh, you don't have your written cheat sheets? I remember about my friends.
Oh come on.
Ouch.
In character.
Yeah, damn right. I come from Cherish.
Oh, I've been there.
Have you?
No, I haven't. I know someone who's been there.
Why did you leave Cherish? If you don't mind me asking.
I had to get out in a hurry, man.
Oh, somebody after you?
Hell yeah.
Shit.
You're not this awesome and
Sounds
not get
like an
people mad at you.
An exciting story.
It's a super exciting story.
Go on.
Oh, I was just gonna paint.
Fair.
Who'd
fair.
you cheat?
I had a guy who I used to work for who was on my tail. He's kind of mad at me.
What line of work were you in?
Oh, little of this, little of that.
Okay. Fair.
Not completely on the up and up, if you know what I mean.
Okay. I think I pick up what you're putting down.
Yeah. I'm very subtle. Crime. But I didn't really care for the amount of murder he was found acceptable,
It looks like I have jaundice.
which was any.
Fair.
So I
What's your response to the wash on there?
took what I could and I jumped on a boat.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. Heroic, brave,
And
all those things.
wealthy at some point.
Not wealthy now. Well, I wasn't wealthy then. I'm wealthy now.
True. Very true.
I don't know what to do with my fortune now.
I'm
Did
sure we can think of something.
I'm sure I've shared enough. I'm sure. Oh, see, this is why you don't get paint on your thing, because you catch your brush and then you get it
Oh
on your...
yeah.
Fortunately, I wore a shirt that I was ready to retire.
Pink shirt.
It's ready. The shirt's ready to go.
It's like the ugliest color ever.
I don't know how to make this look like blonde.
Do you have like a purpley over there?
Oh, I have so
Because
many
I'm gonna do like
purples.
purple blue.
So many purples.
More white.
That's red brick. That's actually
Really?
not
Why does it
brick.
look?
Almost.
I don't know. It's just not
Seems
mixed
like
up.
there
Oh,
should be
okay.
a little
It's like,
brown
it looks
in
like
it.
super
Yeah.
purple. I thought it was like sparkle purple.
This is deep red. Sunset purple. Is that really light purple?
Looking for a dark purple and a dark blue.
I definitely have a dark purple.
Oh, we've got a purple.
I don't have a dark blue.
Imperial? Is this what you were using before?
I also have violet white.
Let's see. I'd probably want white. I think I want dark. Imperial purple.
Progress? Here's a little progress. Working on that
Yours
trim.
is good. I feel like mine's gonna look really terrible.
The thing I'm having trouble with is there's so much detail. I can't tell what some of the detail actually is. It's like,
Oh
is that-
yeah.
Oh yeah,
It
what
almost
you're
looks like a
looking at.
scarf, or is it trim, or is it a belt, or what am I looking at right now? What are you?
Whatever you want it to be.
Thanks, Melanie.
You're welcome.
What else do you want to know? I'll tell you about myself all day long. I've got no secrets.
There you go.
Do you have do you
We have
have
no secrets.
family like that you speak with or have spoken with recently, or were you on your own at
Doesn't
that
that
point
look
before you
like
came here?
brown?
I don't really
Which one?
remember any family.
Oh yeah.
I
of
don't
course.
remember any
Oh,
family.
that
That's
must be
weird.
Here, you know we can do.
I've kind of really don't remember my early years at all.
That's you don't think that's strange?
I think it's really strange.
Like normal, I don't remember details, or like nada.
Who's that?
This is like
I'm just eavesdropping.
remember
just a lonely
being
bar patron.
really little in a place that was not cherish.
Not cherish.
I remember a whistle.
A whistle?
A whistle.
Like the sound of whistle or like a thing?
It's a
A whistle.
really loud whistle noise.
Train. Oh wait, there's not trains.
A what?
Is this train?
Tron.
A Tron.
Fun. We're really in a different world right now.
Yeah, I really am. It's all the potions.
Man, I messed up my character. I should have been from Tron.
Right?
The master program was out to get me.
What?
What the hell? I'm way more into Tron than I am into Harry Potter
Really?
Or Battlestar Galactica, your
Battlestar.
The original Tron or?
Hell yes. I actually like the new movie.
The new one's great.
I liked it a lot.
I haven't actually seen it.
It's good.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't let anyone tell you wrong differently. It's great.
Wait, is that the one with Garrett Hedlund?
Who is that?
Garrett Hedlund.
Tron.
Is that the one with
The
Tron?
new Tron.
The movie Tron with
I don't
Tron?
know.
Is that what we're talking about?
Who's Garrett
Yeah,
Hedlund?
new
Who's
Tron.
Garrett Hedlund? We don't know
The
who that is.
younger. Oh God, he was in
Oh, don't give me that.
He's cute.
He's cute.
Oh,
All right. There
I
we go.
know him.
He's
He's
Yeah.
that one. All right.
It's
yeah.
It's yeah.
That's
He
why.
was in the new Tron.
He plays.
Okay,
Is that
say
the
so.
son?
Yeah,
Or,
the son.
okay. I actually haven't even seen that movie. I just was thinking about who was cute.
Bob Rocks would like to know
Yeah, that looks good.
your characters. What profession would you be if you were not heroes? What would you be doing if you were not stuck in this current craziness?
Gambler.
Oh.
Profession.
Done.
Maybe had the
Done. Bucks
poker tour.
gambler.
He'd be the guy in
Bucks
sunglasses.
would be on the national poker tour,
I would probably be doing
losing.
jeweling, but that's because ours is not. She's a guild artisan. She's always been into jewelry making and like gem cutting and all that kind of cool. She likes pretty shiny things like that. So I feel like that's probably where she would be.
Malibu would be buying those things
Yeah.
from you.
I would be selling my wares to Malibu for sure.
Easy question.
Yeah, we all had ready answers on that.
I'm actually surprised Bucks isn't already on tour gambling. I'm surprised Bucks hasn't made it back to that casino, honestly.
It's like that casino can't even. It was probably like a facade. I feel like it can't even be
A
like a real
mirage.
thing.
It's a
Yeah.
mirage.
It's like people can't even let him have any fun.
Nope.
He doesn't
No
even
fun
believe
for
this. He doesn't even believe it exists. He's like, wait, there was a casino here? No.
Lies.
You're putting me on. You wouldn't keep that from me.
We have a Warren Scarlet question.
Oh.
Would Brandon ever let Tarwill be a blade singer again? But I feel like that wasn't really, you didn't not let him do that. That was just a,
Oh, we're gonna answer this question again.
Oh.
Maybe we never really actually answered it.
We never really answered it.
We basically said like, yes, we know it's possible.
Sorry, I keep on dipping.
We know it exists. We know the stats are there, but we've already taken it away and made it part of story.
Yeah.
So, yes, he can become a blade singer when
He earns it.
his brother allows that to happen.
Brother.
What a dick.
So,
singer and not slinger?
it
Blade-
is singer,
Blade singer.
Singer.
Singer, yes.
which is a mistake we
Blade
made in like the
singer.
first episode,
Yeah.
right?
I could not stop saying slinger the first several
Okay.
times.
It's like, are you throwing
It
it?
sounds right.
Sounds right? Blade slinger.
That's
Throw
a
the
thing,
blade.
It's like
right?
a rogue type
Sure.
sounding
No,
thing.
really. I don't think that's actually.
Oh, you
A blade slinger, is that not a thing? Did I make it up?
I think you made that up.
Done using it.
Oh yeah,
Huh.
I did. But this is still wet
Oh,
because this is the same one I used for black. That's probably why it's all like.
I got you differently cut.
Yeah, I should have dried it though because I think it would have to be more
Blonde hair.
colored.
That blonde's looking good.
That blonde looking good.
Okay. So I did the
Bobby. Let's go, Bobby.
I did the blonde. She's got some lovely yellow locks.
You got my. Do you have my dirty bone?
Dude,
Where's that dirty? That dirty bone's just getting
Dude.
passed around.
Wait, let's talk about this.
Let's
Ask
talk
her
about
his
it.
dirty
Where
bone
was it?
back.
where was this dirty bone?
What were you
What?
doing to it? Describe it to me
happening?
slowly.
Oh god.
Slowly.
Slowly.
Now he's giving his dirty bone
I-
a really good.
Good
A good
shake.
shake. You shake that dirty bone.
Oh,
Go to
man.
bed, children.
Piece of paper.
Go,
Go to
to
bed, everybody.
bed.
Go to bed.
If there's one thing in this world I could do,
Uh-oh. This keeps
Shake your dirty bone.
shave my dirty bone.
Is there a paper towel over there I could have?
Oh yeah.
Just a slice.
No.
There you go.
Just a little.
Malibu is looking fabulous.
Malibu's looking fabulous. Well done.
Well, that's good to hear. I don't feel fabulous about this.
Really? Seriously,
It's a
once
lot
you get
harder
the
than
wash
it
on there,
looks.
you gotta trust me on that.
Okay.
That wash is gonna make a huge difference.
Oh, yeah, wash is awesome.
I was skeptical the first time I did a wash, and then I did it like, oh my god!
I'm a professional.
It's like I should charge for this.
Yeah,
I
that's,
would never charge for my work doing this, by the way.
support us on Patreon and we'll paint your.
Oh god.
Oh god, we used to say we'd do that.
I'd still do it.
You'd still do it?
I'd still do
There
it.
you go. Brandon will paint your mini.
It's
You heard it here, folks.
at a
Right.
very high support level, though.
Ew. Yes, I just added a
I mean,
highlight.
I would get you to paint mine.
That's really helping.
You pay me to paint your mini?
Man.
Dirty bone also
Oh,
works
that's
well for
right.
dragon spikes.
See, it looks like there's some trim in the back, but it doesn't seem to match up with anything.
On his butt?
Yeah, that little thing right there. That's like a trim-looking thing, but it doesn't look
Ain't
right. It looks
messing
bad.
I don't know where.
Well,
let me
do
see
not
how
look
look
at
around.
mine because it will probably increase
That's weird. I just.
If I don't mess
Yeah,
up, it's
so-
fine.
Okay.
He's got a poopy butt.
Exactly. I don't want a poopy butt.
Brandon, if a player does go to the Great Tavern in the Sky,
Hmm.
how hard will you get them to re-roll as a dwarf?
How will I try to get them to reroll as a
Yeah.
dwarf?
How hard
I-
will you try to get them to re-roll as a
I
dwarf?
would love a dwarf player. I mean, I think I might have a dwarf in the
Okay.
new Storm King Thunder thing we're doing on the Outlaw Moon page, but I don't remember.
Little light on the dwarves.
No one ever wants to play a damn dwarf.
It's true.
I didn't know it was a thing. Well, there was-
I mean, I have not had a dwarf player
So I do the wash
Since the
after I
90s.
Didn't know what a cleric was
Yeah.
either.
Is there like a
Everything to do the
like a
What do you
common
think about the
class that
light
uses
pink with the dark pink?
dwarf?
Everyone wants to be. Well, dwarves are good as fighters. They're
I think
good as
it's-
clerics.
Would they be a
Once
good
you get
bard?
wash on there, you will be shocked.
Nah,
Guaranteed.
okay.
I mean, they can be a bard for sure, but it's just no one ever
Not
wants
the
to.
best skill set.
I mean, James plays a tiefling bard, which is hilarious. He's so good and will always have inspiration because he is ridiculous.
Kills it.
My feet are huge.
Yeah, mine are too. Dude.
You're a barbarian. It's okay.
In character.
My feet are just so cute.
Yeah, every once in a
Find
while.
heels in the large size.
I know.
It's hard to fight in heels though too. So yeah, there's always that.
Point, counterpoint.
Yeah.
How can I make like a burgundy? Do you have a burgundy?
My
Actually, I like that color that you're using now. Or if you have another burgundy.
red brick. Oh,
that-
the red?
What's the
Whatever
red
you use
brick
on the-
look? What does the red brick look
It's
like?
like a really dark red.
I'll do that. That's good.
You have a good like leather.
I actually have leather.
Hey, I have
Leather
old leather,
color.
but I use that for my trim. I want a little different leather.
I've got a walnut brown. I think that intense brown is really
No,
good.
That is
brown.
not.
I'll go for that.
Not so good.
It wasn't shaped. I
Oh.
didn't shake it.
Check
good
out
enough.
that intense brown for leather. I think I've used that. This is fun.
Yeah, isn't it? Then? We should do this more often. I'll give it a shot. It's a little darker than the other one. Thank you. Just got to make sure we get you all your paints back.
Pro tip: if you mix paints to get a different color, remember how many drops of each you use.
True story.
Because that. Oops.
No, that's way too watery.
People are wondering if Molly will make a guest appearance.
Ooh.
Aw.
I hope so.
Who knows? Maybe.
Who knows? Who knows what could happen in the future?
People were asking about old players, and we see Jen fairly often. Brandon does a thing with Jen every week.
Yeah.
You want to talk about your thing, Brandon?
Yeah. It's a dirty bone.
Dirty bones. Wait, stop. Hold on, wait.
So Jan and I play vintage video games every Monday on the Weirdlings Twitch channel. It's a lot of fun. We did like a Halloween spooky game one where I played the Friday the 13th game, and I cursed at this camera a lot.
Were you scared?
No,
Oh, you were just mad at
more ragey, more like, what the hell am I supposed to do? I don't know where everything's at. I'm terrible at directions.
Directions are hard.
She also is playing in my Storm King's Thunder campaign, which I sort of briefly alluded to, which we do on Facebook Live at Outlaw Moon every other Tuesday. And then every other Tuesday has a couple of my folks from Twilight Chorus in different characters.
A lot of Tuesdays involved.
Yeah, I'm doing something every Tuesday, Outlaw Moon. I'm trying to get people to recognize that we are the best place for D&D. Because we are.
Because we are. Okay, I don't. No judgment. No judgment. This is really hard because I'm trying to make her sash because it's so important to her. But if I had to like paint, like add it on myself, so it doesn't like I kind of made it match up with part over there. Oops, I'm way off second.
I don't feel like this color is
But
going with
it's rough. I'm trying. I'm really trying.
Go for her shoes.
yeah.
She needs to dry for a second so she can hang out there.
Too bad it's not like a crystal, like a glass slipper.
Did we say we had silver?
Oh,
Like a metallic
Oh,
silver?
he's got silver.
Okay,
silver.
I have a honed steel.
Okay, I need like a silver.
Yeah, I think silver for her. Is.
Polished
So good,
silver.
yeah.
This is the bomb.
Hell yeah,
Hell yeah.
cool with that.
Not just yet.
Ooh, I almost just dunked that in my drink. That would not have.
I know. I had to finish
this
my
is
drink
so many.
quickly so that I didn't do that. Speaking of,
Yeah. Barkeep.
More
Another
wine?
round.
Can we have one of these pies now? Do you think?
Yeah, if you guys want some pies, go for it.
pie down.
So, what have we got here?
Well, we've
Ooh, that one
got
with coconut looks
sweet
amazing.
potato, a brownie pumpkin, a pecan. That's a brownie. Okay, so that one is a pecan. Pumpkin brownie, sweet potato, pear ginger, coconut cream, and then brownie pecan.
Decisions.
I believe all our minis are from Hero Forge, yes?
Yes, these minis, Actor,
You did this
our friend and member of the community, Actor, had all these minis at Hero Forge. You can custom design your own minis. He went in and did that for every Heroes of Awesome character,
That's
more than
so
Scarlet
sweet.
and Dominion of Essalund, and gave them to us. So yes, these are Hero Forge minis from our good friend Actor.
He's the best.
He is legend.
Legend.
So nice.
Really, I mean that's really awesome.
So if I need copper skin,
Ooh,
I'm a little
that.
nervous because she's got the brown sash, so I don't want to, you know what I mean? Like I need to make it
want it
definitive
to-
so that it's not like a big blob.
You know, I actually almost got copper skin when I was picking up some paints the other day, and I just didn't do it.
I could maybe like mix.
You could definitely mix. Just again,
Remember
remember
the
the
mix.
ratio. So drop
What if I did like silver
One,
with brown? So is that meant like,
for skin.
or no, that would look weird because it'd be too metallic.
Silver is gonna be like really flaky.
Yeah.
No,
metallic.
if you're gonna do anything, do like a Caucasian flesh with like a brown or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. I'd try that.
I like how that's really the
Do we
name for
have
this
like a
Caucasian.
stone color?
There's a rainy gray.
I have shadow stone.
And I think with Hero Forge you can get regular ones and then like super detailed ones.
Oh.
Are those the two options?
They have
I
a few
think.
different options to build. Basically, the build's all going to be the same, but you choose the material. One of the materials isn't quite as detailed. The other one is more detailed, but a little more brittle. These are kind of brittle. If you hit them wrong, it will break. So you got to be careful with
Yep.
these things.
Sometimes you can break off your mace or an arm or
It might actually
anything
happen.
trying to save a friend.
Yeah, it could actually happen.
multiple
True
times.
story.
Actually, I think I've broken 2 minis actually.
I think you probably broken more than that, but Hero Forge does have another material that they've been working on. It actually is apparently so much better they had to stop production because they couldn't keep up with it.
Oh.
So
Too good of a product.
it's too good. So be on the lookout for that. They might have something coming with that as well.
Man, I remember when there was like a 6-month wait for those things. Now I don't wait at all.
Yeah, you just say, I want that. Okay.
Coming right up.
Brandon, you started playing Neverwinter
Yeah.
MMO.
I'm addicted.
How do you like it compared to normal tabletop D&D?
Oh, I mean, nothing beats tabletop D&D.
What is Neverwinter for those of us who don't know?
you.
So Neverwinter is like, I don't know if you play MMOs, but it's
What's an MMO for those of us who
Oh,
don't know?
God.
it's a massive multiplayer online game, Melanie.
Melanie.
That was for everyone in the chat.
Right. Yeah,
Chat
everyone in the
question
chat.
right there?
Yeah.
That question?
For those of you that have never played Warcraft, it is a game that you can.
If you say what is Warcraft, I'm coming over there.
That's enough. So you make a character, and Neverwinter is like the D&D version, so it's got like a lot of D&D flair, using the same kind of stats like dexterity, charisma, strength, and all that. And it's set in the D&D world, and they've been doing a really good job of kind of branding events. So their minis are tied in with events, their adventures are tied in with events, their everything is tied in with events, including Neverwinter. So there's like a Tyranny of Dragons thing, there's a Frost Giant thing. They don't have a Ravenloft thing, but that's kind of understandable because it's a very separate sort of world. But
I did not realize that they were tying in Neverwinter with all their events as well.
yeah,
That's kind of cool.
like they just did it. Well, and now they're giving it away on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So I was like, yeah, I'll play that for free. Why not? And I got hooked because usually I play an MMO for like 10 levels and like I am bored. But I've actually been enjoying Neverwinter quite a bit. I have a trickster rogue who's now just hit level 40.
Level
Cool.
40 out of how many levels?
Well, leveling happens a lot faster. 60 is like I think the max right now. But I've been playing a lot too.
You should just play well.
Bob Rocks thinks the
tried.
next show should be me playing MMO.
Oh,
What do
my
I do? What do I
God,
click?
yes.
It'd be so bad.
You
You'd be
know,
rage commenting behind you.
Mark
the whole
would
time.
kill me.
there's actually a hugely successful YouTube channel that is like an 83-year-old woman who is playing Skyrim.
She's obsessed with Skyrim, and
She's
it's so
obsessed with
sweet.
Skyrim.
She and I would be about the same page.
Oh my God, she gets so into that game so
think it's
much. It's
adorable.
amazing. I don't know. I think she might be really into it, Mel. I don't know if you'd be.
Who
really
would be
into it.
frustrated least with me, Brandon or Mark?
Least
I have very little
frustrated?
patience in my life. I don't know if you guys have noticed it. I have very
You
little
have
patience. I think Brandon
none.
has an excessive amount of patience.
I have zero patience.
Maybe not. No.
Have we seen the Murder in Sunset episode?
Oh, okay. Maybe there was that.
Although actually you are actually pretty frustrated in that episode too.
Yeah, it probably was.
I actually going back and watching it, I laughed, but at the time I was like, this is terrible. Nothing's going right. So then I just stopped giving you guys like grand murder mysteries. Never again.
They're wasted on
I
us.
still want to know what was going on with that pink building, but that's just me.
Well,
You're not wasted on us. I like it.
Well-
You're the one that gets bored and you're like,
No,
can we
we've
stop with the
gotten better.
toys?
Okay,
Can we really stop
okay,
with the
but
toys?
we established the toys were not
That's true,
the
actually,
most
yes.
important part of that scenario.
Well, if you're interested in what happens in the pink building, tune into Twilight Chorus, where they actually find out what's going on.
Oh, man. That ruins it for me.
Ew.
No.
Painted spikes.
Peanut
Painted
spikes.
spikes. What?
On my dragon.
Oh, I thought you were
Out
talking
of
about the
character.
building. I thought you were talking about in the pink building.
Oh yeah, that's all they do is paint spikes in the building.
Turns out there's, well, I
There's
guess.
so much speculation about Bux's class,
Really?
Really?
Still?
and I thought we'd figure that out, guys.
Again, I'm gonna say this again. I really thought everyone would have that like on episode 1. Like, oh, who is this? Nope.
You've done a good job hiding it.
I,
And I mean, for those of you who don't know, it really is essentially by the book character with one change.
one
That's it.
tiny exception.
Tiny little change. That's it.
Otherwise, he is straight up what he is. A gambler.
I am what I am.
It's not a multi-class, is it?
Nope. I actually hate multi-class.
Okay, fair. I don't even really understand how that works. To be
I
honest,
don't think
but
it
seems cool.
seems fair.
It's not at all. It's really broken. There are some things I'll allow if they don't, usually if they don't involve rogue.
You don't like rogue multi-classing?
It's a BS. Like if you
Just
are,
like unfair advantage.
if
kind
you
of
are
thing.
a ranger rogue, you are the biggest cheat in D&D.
Too many abilities. or-
Noted. Claire
Um,
Balloon.
But Claire wants to be a rogue.
No, not allowed. You can be anything but a rogue.
I'm just kidding. I don't want to be a rogue.
So rogues have sneak attack, which means they can do like extra damage die when they have like advantage. And like you add that to all the crazy die that a ranger gets, and it's just excessive.
Yeah. Claire Balloon does a decent amount of damage.
Well, yeah, and you were saying about that spell that, I mean, it's a ways away, but that one that gives
That's
you like.
level 18. I will
Oh,
never
okay,
get
so
to
it's a
level
way ways
18.
away.
God. What spell is this that you want at level 18?
Yeah.
It's like I get like I can just like basically attack twice.
Basically double attacks. It's something
like
about
on top of like
All you really?
so I would be able to attack 4 times.
Oh, God.
yeah. It's just
Yes.
something.
Wow. That is
Level
a
18
lot.
though, so that will
Ways away.
I'm gonna be like
In the year 2035.
82 years
I was
old
gonna
before.
say, we're going to be 82 years old before
Yeah.
that happens.
Yeah, you'll have conquered the world before then,
Mm-hmm.
or the world will have conquered you.
Ooh.
Ooh, we have a question from Mark and Brandon. How much loot have the players missed from forgetting to loot? Would we ever have gotten some useful stuff?
So much loot.
I
Each
feel
of
like
you?
more in Scarlet, since I do actually actively try to loot every time in Essalund. when I'm not waiting for beans to crush me to death.
Yeah, there's always that.
Like, okay, I can't loot now, but every other time I loot.
You are pretty good about looting, so you haven't missed a ton. There have been a few things that you've missed here and there. There are some places that they haven't gone that they may.
Oh, that's not fair.
Well, I mean, there are places. Everywhere they go, there are places they can go and they choose not to, or they choose to. And maybe some of the choices they made had a lot of stuff in there.
Looting in Essalund gets you Gregory.
I was so stoked for that
What
too.
are you doing? Is this your fur color?
No, that's kind of like a darker brown. It's just a slightly darker brown.
Can I use it?
Of course. But yeah, in the Upside Down, there was so much stuff hidden in that world.
The upside down? Oh.
Mhm.
Where
Well, I mean,
They were busy trying to
I mean-
save
I know.
Claire's
Bit of a-
soul.
time crunch.
There was a little bit of a time thing happening there.
Priorities.
You definitely had your priorities in line. Just saying, there was a lot of stuff.
That was our My Little Pony.
When we were done
episode.
filming that episode,
Friendship.
Mark was like, "You missed a lot of stuff." I was like,
I don't care.
"Everything was kind of closing in on me."
Saved a life.
Yeah.
That's right.
I realized that there were glowy orbs and all that, but I had to deal with my friends.
You know, I will say,
My
while
soul!
while we're talking about this stuff, in retrospect, I really wish I had let you keep moving around instead of having you locked in that space in the beginning.
Yeah. That would
Oh,
have been
that would have
fun.
made it
Yeah.
even harder though.
Yeah, I know, but it would have been better. I think it would have been better if I had done that.
And could I have found stuff?
Oh fuck.
Or no?
6 hours later.
I know, yeah. It's true.
Now, if she had a
We
way
would've
to
had
tell
set
us
up
if
the
they're like,
underworld for,
like if she saw things,
Right. All right.
that'd have been kind of interesting.
The whole point is that she was not really experiencing the same things that you guys were.
But she would be able to see mystical auras.
She saw mystical auras, yes.
And I
Which
think
she
that
did
did
point
happen,
out at
actually,
one
yeah.
point, yeah, and you guys were like, I don't care. Screw that, let's go.
That's not true. I looked around there. I didn't
Did you?
search.
Is that what we're calling it? The
But there was
bean
a
episode?
fight.
There was fight. Well, no, I
bean
told you that there was
episode.
stuff there. There was like debris and stuff. If you had actually like dug in there,
Yeah.
you would have found the stuff.
Well,
That's all right.
I was more concerned with living for the next round.
Yeah, there was
I'm
that
really,
as well.
I'm really happy you guys saved my life.
It went pretty
Oh
well.
yeah, did you ever get extra XP for being, locked in a closet for 2 hours, Amanda?
No.
What up, Mark?
Hey, you got your life back.
I did get my life back.
She got extra XP the next couple sessions.
There was something that
Does
you had
anybody
extra
have
XP.
straight up white?
Yeah.
I do.
Cool.
We got a few versions of that.
She's got a huge glob right on the side of her face. She's doing so well too until that
Battlewounds.
point.
I'm gonna let that one lie.
How much have you been drinking?
None. I'm just really.
No,
Tell you
not
about Mel.
Oh, okay. I was like, I swear,
I'm
I'm sober. I promise.
I've sobered up.
We did have some potions earlier, not gonna lie.
This feels like thick.
It's Citadel.
The
paint.
Citadel
It's a
stuff is
lot
super
thicker.
thick, so you need to be really careful with that.
Really careful.
Like, you might even want to water it down.
Okay. It's just for her hair, so. I don't need it for
What
much
you
detail.
laughing at there, Melanie?
Yeah, Melanie,
Yeah.
what's going on over there? What's so funny?
What's all the yucks?
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Yucking it up.
Hmm?
Yuck, yuck, yuck it up.
Hmm? Nothing?
Nope.
No comment, huh?
Let them go.
All right, that's not what I wanted. Let
Is
it
that
slide.
your-
Intense brown's what I wanted.
What color was that?
That was darkened brown, or blackened brown. You know, I will say, I don't know how you feel about this, Brandon, but with these paints before, I have mixed colors before, and it's cool, but I so much prefer just getting it already mixed up in that color.
For the most part, I have mixed to grand. I won't say grand. To happy
Brandon's
results.
drunk.
I am not.
Much.
Happy result. Because
Oh.
I can't think of anything creative I do that's like, oh, this is grand. But yeah.
I just realized Hardwell still has a metal staff, right?
Yes.
So I should not paint that brown.
Could be brown metal.
Nah.
Give me a poop mancer.
Answer. I'll use this honed steel.
Okay, what color should her accessory belt be?
I mean, do you want to be like Gaga, or what do you want to be? Because if you want to be Gaga, that should be something like blinged out.
I think silver would be good.
Well, I'm going to have silver on the axe right next to it.
I don't know.
So what color is that?
That is honed steel.
Would that be the color of the axe?
Probably so, yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
most likely. Silver works good for the weapons too.
This is so much harder than it seems like it's going to be. It's like kind of blowing my mind a little bit. I'm like, this is going to be so easy. It's going to be so good. I'm like, man, mine looks like...
Let me
Let's see.
show the world.
I
show the world.
mean, it kind of looks like a child did it.
No, let me see the thing.
Again,
That's
this is
okay,
the base
I
layer.
No, I think you're looking great. Are you kidding me? You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Base layer is very different from what your end result is.
Yeah,
Yep.
true.
I
Very
hope
true.
so.
Guarantee it. Have faith.
I guess I need a yellow for the dragon's eyes.
faith.
Because I'm still thinking of an answer. What's your all-time favorite D&D moment so far?
Wow.
Can you think of one?
Wow. That's tough.
That is a really...
Kristen, you're the newest. What's your favorite moment so far?
Well, this is going to sound really cheesy,
No.
but I will have to say it was when we saved Amanda, because I got like, really, like when you came down the stairs, like my eyes teared up. I'm like, I know this isn't real life, but I'm just so glad we saved our friend. So for me, that was like our first like thing, like, oh shit, like we really have to be a team right now. So that was really cool, I think,
Yeah.
for my experience, because that was very different. And I was like just really on edge the whole time, because I was like, Malibu, like, I love your character. Like when people ask about like our D&D campaign, like you're the first person I bring up, because I just think your character is so like creative and it's so clever and witty, and people are always like, oh my god, that sounds awesome. I'm like, I know, right? So I was just like really worried that we were gonna lose you, and so I was like, oh.
I'm happy it worked out and
So,
I didn't die.
Yeah, me too. That was
I
one
would
of my
have
favorite
been
moments.
so bummed.
Yeah.
I think everybody would have been bummed.
Yeah, that would have been really
Do
sad.
that pale saffron still?
This. Yes.
Are you using it?
Oh god. That.
And there it
I
goes.
know,
Oh
right?
God.
Dangerously close to the mini pies. How about you,
Yours
Amanda?
is Super good. That moment was really great. Also, that moment when Sanchita was like, "I'm his niece."
Uncle
we-
Wellington!
Oh yeah, like
What?
5
Like-
episodes later, she pulls it out of nowhere. Oh, my god.
That was kind of epic. That's
That was
probably
It was so.
That was the best Sanchita moment in the entire.
why people
thing.
always ask about her.
Mm-hmm.
That and the card thing.
That and
The card thing was pretty great.
Yeah. I am still shocked she got that past you.
She got a patch for all of us.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she
None
had
of
no
us
idea. Yeah,
had-
no, it
I-
wasn't just you.
None of us had any idea she was doing that.
I
It
was
was
like,
great. It was so clear to the viewer, though. It was amazing.
Yeah.
You could hear, you
If
could see
you-
it so clearly, and we were all like, "Yes."
Yes, I totally cut it that way too, because if I had just done one different angle, no one would have known. But
is that white?
Yeah.
Shake it up. It's just really gooey and
It's
thick.
like a ball in the middle.
Probably. I've had the paints for a little while.
What if this was like black? Is that too much?
For
black
what?
belt?
Black belt?
Black belt in karate.
I don't know.
What about
That
gold?
doesn't seem.
Gold?
Or like,
Like a.
or like red,
Ooh,
like ruby.
I could do a red.
Just like a straight up red.
I feel like no matter how hard I shake this,
Dropper in water.
well, it's like look in the
I would
middle.
in
I
there.
think there's like, I think it's like
That
dried
red.
out.
It might be a little dried out. Yeah.
That's okay.
I've
I
tried
mean,
the
I
white.
can do enough to make it
Well,
work.
what do you want? You just need a white.
Yeah, it's just for her hair.
Girl, I got
Brandon,
white
are you
right
going to do another Tomb of Horrors or something similar
Oh,
soon?
man. So I did
Whoa.
Battle the Demogorgon recently. That was a lot of fun.
Oh shit.
I would like to do...
Wait, were you there, Uncomfortable Sean? Wait, did we didn't film that, right? That was at Outlaw Moon.
That was it,
It's
Outlaw
out.
It is on Outlaw Moon's Facebook page, though. I did film that, and it was pretty fun. They did better than I expected. I would love to do Tomb of Horrors again. I would love to do it with all of y'all because you were doing so great.
Oh yeah.
When you do events
Until
like
we
that,
weren't.
Yeah.
Well, until y'all got too tired or
Yeah,
had to go to
that's
work
what
the
Ooh,
next
that's
really
valid.
morning.
happened.
so when you
Half the party was like, I have work tomorrow.
Yeah, that was.
That was a
I
bummer.
think these white ones are just weird. Look at this one. It's got marshmallow too.
But
That's okay though.
That's all right, I don't really like those paints.
I would love to do that again.
So when you do events like that, do you need to bring a brand new character, or can you bring a character like? Could I come with Aura, or is like what? How do you?
So
You know what I
for
mean? Like,
for
figure
both
that
Tomb of Horrors and the Demogorgon one, I had pre-made characters ready to go.
Okay.
Actor-made characters for the Demogorgon one. I appreciate that greatly because I was running out of time. But a fun thing to do is to take a character that you are currently playing and like level them up to that level
Ooh.
to see how they would do.
Like a level 18 Claire de Lune.
Exactly.
Can I do that?
Yes, you could. So if I do Tomb of Horrors again, maybe we can do it with.
I think that would be great
I would
because,
love to
like,
do
when
that.
we did it last time, I was learning a new character,
Oh yeah, that's right.
and that was kind of tricky.
So and the thing is, like when we started doing Heroes of Awesome originally, my first thought was I cannot wait to run them through the Tomb of Horrors, and the intention was going to be. No matter what happens, you wake up and it's a dream. You still get the XP.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. What a
That
great
was
idea.
the thought. So I could still do that, but I'd really, I mean, that's such a long adventure
It
that
really
you
is, yeah.
really have to set aside hours to do that.
Maybe that's a special live stream sometime.
There you go. Really like that charity one.
Oh, the Extra Life, what's going on right now, actually.
Is it?
hmm
Oh, well, there you go.
Not this year.
Next year.
We might be able to make that happen next year.
What is this part of the dragon?
Brandon, did you say what your favorite moment was so far?
Man, you guys have had so many moments. We in Essalund have had so many moments.
It's kind of hard to say.
Man, if you had only
so
been
hard to
here for the
pick.
casino episode.
I would have lost and it would have been disappointing.
I actually thought about like not doing the casino when Brandon wasn't here, but then I thought, as a character, Bucks would be so angry he wasn't at a casino that would become obsessive, and so I'm like, all right, well then we just need to do the casino thing.
Pretty funny. Man, what is that? Are they sticking on? Is that grass? It looks like grass.
Things that make you go.
Things make you.
Oh god.
There's this substance. I don't know what it is.
Where is it?
I feel like I'm making progress.
What is this in between him and the gold? It looks like grass, but that seems like really dumb for like in a
wow.
treasury.
Here's some grass for
Yeah.
you real quick. Just paint it gold.
I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
It's really weird. It's on the other side too. Oh, where's the head? Let me see the head.
It's pretty much just head.
That's pretty much all it is. Let's see how this hooks together here. So that goes in like that.
He's got something in between too. He's actually got like neck.
Oh, there's a neck as well.
Yeah.
I see.
He's kind of long and whitey.
It almost looks like one of those like Chinese dragon things that has some kind of frilly thing on there.
No.
No?
Why? It could be. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. It's a weird texture in there.
Kind of want to do brown.
I forgot what I was doing.
You're painting mini.
Oh, that's
Uh-huh.
it. You're right.
Who
You
wants
nailed
to
it.
show us some progress?
Progress. Who's going to show progress? All right, fine. Jeez.
I can, but I'm in
That
intense
is the
concentration
Thar wheel
mode.
with his metal staff. I'm actually going to use that pink because that's a rose quartz gem, as I recall. So the head of that staff will be rose quartz. See? And then in a minute I'll do the skin and all the fun stuff like that.
Guess black will be. Did you start on black?
Yes. this one right here.
I got that song stuck in my head too.
Good one.
It is a good one. No, not so much.
No.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I'm more of a fine young cannibals man.
Mark and Brandon.
Ask them questions.
I know. No one
Leave me
can.
alone.
Are you going to allow new races and class thingies, or just core in War of Scarlet and Essalund?
Oh, I'll totally allow new races. I mean, we've already got our characters who would be like NPCs, but they'll meet new things.
We haven't aired the, yeah, I guess I'm pretty open to new races, considering I
Oh,
made
yeah.
one.
Upcoming
Oh, yeah.
War in Scarlet. We've got a fun something.
Something.
Fun something.
Fun something. That, yeah, no spoilers.
Festival of the Rockin' Tours. Look for that.
Do you know how hard I was trying to think of a Rockin' Tours song to sing during that episode? And I could not think if it was Rockin' Tours or Jack White.
She had it right there.
Which one?
It's
My
my
baby's on the level.
Level
Oh,
is my
that's fucking
favorite
tourist.
song by them. It doesn't even sound like it was like made in this era. That's why I like it.
I just don't. I love Jack White. I love
Not
him.
feeling that though.
I don't love that song. It's
You know,
like
what?
it's all
I like
about
that's one of the only songs I like.
being mediocre.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
That's what the song's about.
That's what you're about.
Whoa, burn.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
we're gonna have words.
Ooh.
So tell me more about your mother.
Trying to.
Oh, yeah. In
Trying to
character.
offend me right
Boom. I think she's avoiding the question there, Bucks.
I
Yeah.
don't really like talking about my life a whole lot.
Oh, we've noticed that. Says the voice from across the...
Let's talk about
Feel you, girl.
Hermia, or as she's otherwise known as, what was it?
Oh, I wrote it down.
Oh,
Urka
yeah.
or something.
Orla.
Orla.
Yeah, they said it over and over again.
That
And that her
That
friend
was
is still
weird.
alive?
really question. Well, I don't care about him.
Well, yeah, but
She sounded like very deceptional.
she thought he was dead, though. This makes me.
I'm not asking any questions about the map making kit.
For the record.
Ask me whatever you want about the map making kit.
How frustrated were you when they decided to burn the castle without finding out the important info
Oh,
about the map making
God.
kit?
I wasn't frustrated at all at that. I thought that was hilarious because I made it a point to give them a clue,
I searched that desk.
and they burned it down. Which is often the result in D&D.
Does happen.
Timer, too.
Kristen and Amanda, what classes would you be if multi-class were given a chance?
Well, I know what hers would be.
I liked, I think it, is it Warlock or is it Sorcerer? Sorcerer, is that the?
I think you were thinking about Sorcerer.
Okay, yeah. I just like magic a lot. So I would say, at least if I had to multi-class with a class I already have, I would, even though that sounds dumb because I guess they're kind of similar, but
How does that
I was kind
work?
of torn in between,
That'd be
like what
really-
class to begin with. So I would probably lead to something like that, just so I had access to more cool, badass spells. Wouldn't want to completely like derail to another, like something like fighter or like.
Essalund will never have a
ranger.
healer.
Ever.
Fuck healing.
Yeah.
I heal in WoW sometimes. That's my like contribution.
You're like, I do it there. It's
Yeah.
work."
I'm not doing it anywhere else.
Yeah, as a barbarian, though, I think it would be cool if I could do magic.
Barbarian magic.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I love that thought. We should make that happen.
So I guess I mean, I could be a cleric and do magic.
Barbarian cleric.
Finally, a cleric.
I know, right? God.
Oh my
Kira's
God.
not saying a word over there.
What?
What? Hello? Huh?
Who, me?
What class am I? Hold on.
What's a class?
She's in a different campaign.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you're talking
Yeah.
about Essalund here, people.
You're fine. Whatever.
I only moonlight.
I think that's everywhere.
My baby's on the level.
Yeah, that song's gonna be in my head now.
Yeah. It definitely is now. I never heard anything else. That Hermia conversation kind of died on the vine.
I don't trust her anymore.
I'm just like kind of curious. I
But
mean,
she's so sweet.
yeah, she's very nice.
Yeah, she must be trustworthy. But
That's the way it usually works.
that witch had some really damning things
I
to
know.
say.
Yeah, that's
Of all of us,
yeah. She's
Yeah.
definitely the one that I wouldn't have assumed had anything that we would find to be surprising.
she has such a golden voice. I'd hate to think she was a.
Voice of an angel.
Maybe she's a
Traitor.
child star.
Oh, they do go down dark paths.
Yeah, exactly. It's possible.
I don't want her to have like an Amy Winehouse situation.
Oh yeah, we might have to keep an
Drugs?
eye on her.
Keep her sober.
Yeah.
Malibu's looking pretty good from here.
Try to make me go to rehab, but I said no, no, no.
Just getting there.
Oh yeah, you're doing good.
Kinda getting there
I
slowly.
think everybody's looking
Yeah,
solid.
you're doing great.
Look at yours.
So again, like when you like do washes and stuff,
Like fill it all in. Yeah, because that's I'm.
and then dry brushing.
Oh, the dry brushing is
so
gonna make that
good.
thing go
I'm
nuts.
really excited to see how this wash. And,
How do we paint under? Like I can't get.
yeah, I'm having the same
Am I okay
problem.
to
I'm
leave
just
that?
like,
Yeah, you're okay leaving the
Okay.
bottom if you don't want to do the bottom. I mean, I would do like the base.
Yeah, I just mean like under. I try to do it and I end up getting it all over her leg, and I'm like, okay,
just paint
that's
over
not
it.
really.
You can always paint over it.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about paint. You can just, paint over it.
Just keep going.
Try to
Right.
make me go to. Try to make Hermia go to rehab.
Try to make her go to rehab.
She says no, no, no.
where's that oiled leather? Have you put it on the thing?
It is. I don't remember which one it is. You can just drop another one out there.
Speaking of child stars, someone would like to know how interesting it is watching Abby/Cynthia grow as a character.
It's,
Wow.
it's amazing.
It really is.
Every time I look at her, I'm like, damn, you're getting older.
You're becoming an adult.
You're like a little lady, little woman.
I mean,
Someone pointed out, I guess in the last episode, she didn't pray to Heronius before
What?
doing
I
everything.
know. I know.
And I personally love that because she's like internalizing
Doing something.
it and doing it
Yep.
versus just, praying
Times
about it.
they haven't changed.
I agree with that too. I mean, those of you who don't know, we've been doing War and Scarlet for close to 3 years now,
Yeah.
and I can say personally, I won't speak for everyone else at the table. There's only so many times you can hear "I cry to Hieronymus" before you just want to jump across the table and just start flipping things around. So I'm perfectly content with the fact that she let it slide on this last one. It's like something new.
It was awesome.
It was great. It was great.
It was good.
Did I give a purple to someone?
I used here's purple.
A very
Wait,
light
no, that's
purple?
the light. This is the
There were
violet
two purples. I
light.
gave you a purple.
Swear what I had.
I don't like
Called
the color
violet
brown.
light.
Yeah, this is violet
It
light.
says Malibu.
Just doesn't seem
Says
like
Malibu.
it's
Throw some red in it.
too dark. That has definitely not been used anytime soon.
I wonder what the one is I used there.
Purple, pure black.
Going back to that question, it really is amazing because I saw one of the first episodes again recently, and just seeing how young she looks.
She
in those
is a
pictures.
baby.
It's amazing.
Little baby.
It really is. It's almost disturbing. It's like, wow,
Yeah, we're getting old.
we are, right? Oh, getting old. You're watching us all age in front of you. Those of you that have mainlined the show, and I know some of you are out there, you're mainlining this stuff in like 2 weeks. You're watching 2 years of growth. It's like one of those things where they take a picture every day for 2 years, and
Oh,
that's what
yeah.
you're watching.
Yeah. It's weird.
You're seeing puberty happen in real time.
Yikes.
Awkward.
Someone pointed out they like when Abby says, "I say something cool."
Now that's awesome.
That's our
Yes.
favorite too.
I say something cool here.
That was a good moment.
Didn't she have something like recently where she's like, "I have nothing cool to say"? Like, all right, yeah. All over that too.
Pretty good.
Abby's awesome.
Hey fans, what are your favorite, if our characters had various, what's the word I'm looking for? Catchphrases.
Yeah, if they were
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
Real Housewives of Essalund.
What would their catchphrases be? What do you remember the most of them saying?
Essalund.
Real Housewives.
That's gonna have to be a thing now.
So do I add the color to her face before I do the washer and stuff?
Yeah, do everything and then you'll do washes after.
I have this Caucasian flesh, if you're interested.
I think I already used
Oh,
the
okay.
Caucasian flesh.
Now remember, you can always go back and touch up with the after the wash.
Where's the rosy,
They're light blue whenever you're done. No rush.
rosy skin?
This dragon blue.
That works.
There you go.
I'm gonna kind of mix it with this purple a little bit so that
Remember the ratio. Remember the tooth. Thank you, Dune fans. Bo,
Remember the what?
the tooth.
I'm only halfway through.
That was the family dentist who's played by. Are you reading or watching it?
Dune?
Yeah.
I'm reading it.
Oh.
Oh, from Dune. Got it. Yes. That's right. That's right.
So he's got that little poison in the tooth.
Oh yeah, I've read that part.
Spoilers.
Spoilers for
I
Dune.
mean, that's like at the beginning.
Remember the tooth.
Spoilers
And
coming
it
up for
was
Doom.
30 years ago.
Dune, not Doom.
Different thing.
Different thing.
The Gamja
Ah, Melanie, I love how hard you try. I love it.
Sorry,
You're the
guys.
best.
You are very good at this, Melanie. We were
I love
very
that Melanie's
appreciative.
just getting wasted.
You want to pour one of those over here? I need a potion.
What do you want?
You guys are gonna love this. There's a piece of fuzz trapped on Malibu's face.
Perfect.
I like bourbon.
Perfect.
Boyben.
I like Bubba. Oh, you got some wand.
Anybody? Prod?
We are shame.
As soon as I get the little
I'll
studs
show
on the leather
my
armor
dragon
here.
head.
There you go.
Here, I'm going to show them my detail thing because I can see it better. Maybe. I have no idea what the hell it's at. Oh.
Her skin.
What's better, Sam?
Ready to eat you.
Her skin just looks so rough.
There's bottom. There's top.
Like this.
Well, I think that actually looks really good. Skin is really hard with minis in general, but I think that's looking actually really good.
I feel like I had a really hard time getting a skin color, so I kind of compromised, even though her skin is way darker than this.
I'm quit laughing at me, Elizabeth.
Well, she's like more of a coppery skin. I did copper mixed with the Caucasian.
You know what you could do? Is is that just looking to? I don't know. What more do you want on there?
What do you mean for her skin?
Like,
or
yeah,
just
like
detail
what
wise?
skin color tone are you looking for?
I mean, she's just a little bit darker. She's just more coppery, but I mean, not like that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? That's
yeah.
kind of why I was like, and I didn't want to have it to be too much.
Would just like a brown?
Yeah.
Because you could do like super light brown.
But I feel like that would. Well,
I don't know.
You could use a nice Cleveland brown.
Is that an actual color?
No.
I was about to say.
It's the color of loss and feces.
yo, sounds like the color I want to use to make my character.
I think Brandon has opinions about Cleveland. I'm just saying.
Oh, I love Cleveland. I love them so much. They will always break my heart. Every Sunday.
They'll win sometime.
I'm
right?
afraid to like.
Not
I
yet.
think I just got that in my hair.
Introduce some new purple to the hair.
Yeah, it happens.
Okay. I think I did her makeup.
What was the one that I used? Oh, here we go.
You
This
even
is
got
the one I
lipstick on
used.
there? That's amazing. You're awesome. Yeah, show it on the detail cam.
I'm just gonna use like all of this.
Do it.
I
Do
need
it.
to do her eyes, and that's where I'm gonna mess everything up.
The
Eyes are the
detail.
worst.
Eyes are really tough. Just put like a drop of paint. That's all you need to do.
That safety pin idea is mighty fine.
Oh,
Yep.
that's a super good idea, and that's what I'm gonna do.
We have a suggestion for black wash on the dragon scales.
Oh, absolutely.
yeah.
For sure. That was pretty much all of these are done with black wash, so that will
Her
happen.
eyes could be surf aqua.
I think so. That's the color of Xander's eyes.
Surf aqua. That's about
Oh, I
as
heard
Malibu
some-
as it
Yeah.
gets, right?
Yep.
That's
Is that
pretty
tequila?
perfect.
Or is that whiskey? That's not the color I meant. Damn it. I'm just gonna mix it yellow. For her underside, anyway. Should I just give her purple legs? Like, look at how big her shoe is.
Okay, so what are you going with
Do you see
there?
that?
I think they
Yeah.
give like
She's got
all
like
the
tiny little like
characters the
chicken
same.
legs and
I
these
think
like
they do,
huge
yeah.
monstrous feet.
She's got
There's
Nikes.
not like a difference.
Yeah,
in,
right.
like,
She's got some Air
women's
Jordans
foot.
on under there.
Should be.
What color do you think about? I'd make her shoes purple. That'd be cool.
Okay.
It goes with the rest of her outfit.
Do you guys put eyebrows on?
No.
I do.
It'd be hard,
You
dude.
do?
Which gave Malkos, my first mini, Abe Vigoda eyebrows. Which I went back and touched up to be a little bit less Abe Vigoda, and that didn't turn out all that well.
Long story short, they're very hard to do.
Okay, so I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, I didn't do it for bucks. I actually
So,
didn't do any facial
For the
details.
eyeballs, what do? You just do a dot?
Do a dot.
Like,
I mean, there's a couple of ways, but if you do like just a tiny bit of white, and then you can get a dot and just put the dot in the middle of the white.
A dot
So,
and
like,
a dot.
Here's the thing you want to look out for. Here's the hard part. You have to make it look so the eyes are looking in the same.
Oh, so
direction.
you like googly eyed.
Or they look.
They look-
so
you're like, "Ugh."
awful.
Crazy.
oh man, this
Do you have a
is-
gold over there, Brandon?
A gold.
Yeah.
How do you like this gold?
I think that gold's
Them
perfect.
apples.
I used.
It's not.
Something.
What did I use actually?
Actually, I think a
Antique gold
toothpick.
is what I used.
Hey, there you go.
I'm
I
gonna need
almost
that back
bought
in a
this.
second though.
I
Okay.
think a toothpick might be better for this because it's not
You have toothpicks
dabbing.
somewhere.
Are you sure?
You can always like sort of like daub it on like a paper towel too.
Yeah. Yeah, just like wipe it off
If,
with a
if
paper
there's
towel.
too much paint on there.
So you've used the safety pin for sure,
Well, I've used a toothpick, but I would probably rather use a safety pen.
but it's so sharp. I don't. All right,
You can always go over
You
it.
can always paint over it. Always remember that.
but I got her cheek. Yeah, it's not showing up. It's. I need a toothpick.
Gotta have a toothpick.
Or
Oh
do I
my
have a
God.
There's toothpick. Hold on a second.
It's
I
me
will-
trying to paint a shoe right now.
That's all right because
Yeah, I
that's
guess I could
totally
try it
okay
with
because
this.
the
This
base
is
you're just gonna
pretty-
go over.
Oh, true, true,
You're
true.
gonna
Done.
paint that like whatever, you know.
This, I think maybe make this work.
Yeah, brush a lot of that off though.
I will paint over the same thing like
1,000 times.
20 times, just trying to get it the right sort of spot.
Toothpicks. Oh, there's
Yeah.
the toothpicks. Oh god. Thanks,
Thank
Elizabeth.
you. Thank you.
In addition to the dragon scales looking good, the gold is
Do
gonna
it.
look awesome with a black wash.
Okay.
Yes.
So should I put like gold on the bands around the staff?
Yes.
Yeah,
Duh.
that
That
is
was any of my
obvious.
question.
All right.
Are we ever going to see Pafo again?
I
He has
ans-
a really serious following.
well,
Who
Pafo.
does? Well, he's a great NPC.
he is a professional wrestler.
This is fucking hard.
What was that, Amanda?
This is hard.
I
I'm like
answered.
stabbing something into her eye.
So I answered that question in a recent episode, or one of the recent episodes. Yes, we will see Pafo again. Not right away. Don't ask me every episode.
Nobody move.
We will see Pafo again.
Don't want to get it on her eyebrow.
It is hard.
Oh wait, here. Let me answer that question again.
Redo.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Even though I choked halfway through that.
That's all right.
Maybe
I'm very excited.
I'll bring Miss Elizabeth too.
Oh, that could cause a little jealousy.
Brandon, do you have an NPC based on the hot rod?
I don't. He's actually, him and Macho Man are my two favorite wrestlers. The thing is, like, Bucks has a little bit of hot rod in him. Every character I've ever had has a little bit of hot rod in him. Because he's just a cocky, loud bastard.
Oh, God. Dang it.
Let me see.
Every character has a little bit of Jesse the Body Ventura.
I got one
The
okay.
wrestler.
The other one went kind of crazy.
Not the
It's
politician.
not bad. It's not bad. I mean, you look a little sad though. You look like a very haunted.
Ooh, I want to see
Malibu.
the eyes.
But I think I need to redo that
You can always go over.
one.
Can always go over.
It's like one's okay, the other one like blew out.
You're all doing awesome, but Scorpio 11X wishes he could teleport here and paint them for you.
Is it like painful to watch right now? Because I
How
couldn't
painful
see
is this to
that.
watch?
How hard is it to watch us sitting here like,
Feel free to tell us what we're
no.
doing wrong. Give us some tips.
Yeah, give us some tips.
If you paint
Yeah.
minis,
Love
for the love of
some
God,
tips.
I only know so much, and it's very little.
Very little. None of us, like I said early on, none of us are professional mini painters by any stretch of imagination.
Clean.
Unless you want to pay me.
No,
Again,
I'll
Then I
become
can be a
professional really quickly.
I will learn very quickly.
It is kind of, I don't know, I find it kind of relaxing.
It's
I find it
super
really
zen.
stressful.
You find it stressful?
Oh, it's not so zen for her.
Never mind.
So zen.
Not zen at all.
No, it's like an adult coloring book. It's too hard.
Is that how you feel
They're
about
not
those?
that zen. They're so intricate. If anyone has ever done one,
Well, if you start fucking it up, then it's
I mean,
that's
yeah,
when it
and
gets
you're
like it's like really.
dang it.
I think that's what I keep doing. I keep painting over like the same spots because I'll be like, okay, perfect, and then the next thing I do, I'm like, oh, I just ruined it.
I just ruined the
Go
thing that was
again.
perfect.
Damn it.
Oh my god.
Okay, I feel like I've got a good strong
Daubed paint for
base
the
going
wall.
on here. Doesn't we can do the base whatever color you want, yeah?
Yeah,
Or
that's
does it,
right.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
We should have had Danielle be an art director on this episode.
Good
Give us some
call.
Totally should have done that. Sorry, Danielle. Next time.
Oh, fix that eye. Now can I fix this one?
Oh man, I got so much detail on this damn character.
Yeah, it's like hard to stop. It's like, okay, how much is too much and how much is not enough, or like
Mm.
just enough, you know? Because I feel like I could go over the same spots 1,000 times.
Yeah.
if
I don't know if you guys
you
have
know.
noticed, but I tend to like go crazy with these things. I don't know if you've noticed the
No.
laminated maps.
You?
And the,
No.
like, big,
No.
no,
No.
haven't seen
Never.
that? No.
Surely do not know what you're referring to. That's why I buy my stuff. New mini set? Yeah, I'll buy a brick.
You know, I'm about to get something. There's a Kickstarter. It's, oh God, what do you call it? It's basically a map grid that lets you draw in perspective.
What?
So that you can you have your path, but then you can also draw the walls up so that they'll actually see the walls kind of thing. It's really cool. It's basically like a square
sounds
grid,
cool.
but it also has lines going up, so it's just a bunch of triangles, and you'll just use some of the triangles for walls. You should check it out.
You have to point it out to me because I'm having trouble imagining that.
Yeah, I'll have to draw it out for you, something like that. It's kind of hard to
You're
explain.
kind of in the middle of painting.
Yeah, I am.
So you're gonna do a dot of white before you do the color in the eye? Is that what I'm
I will do a little bit of white for me, but I'm really bad with eyes.
Brandon,
If
how
anybody
do
in
you
there
do it?
has eye advice,
The eyeballs, do you do white first and then
Yeah,
the color?
the white of the eyes and then the, or I don't do the white at all.
Just do the
So
color.
sometimes you don't do the white.
If the pupils look good, move on.
Do you do the, okay, do you do the pupil or just the iris?
Iris,
Okay,
yes.
no black.
everybody can tell me what they think of that staff now.
All my characters have black eyes. 'Cause I
Oh,
know-
here you go. I just heard that. Heard Elizabeth ah.
Let me see. Get that on that camera. Ugh.
Ooh, ooh.
What color's the cat gonna be?
Oh, he's black, but he'll have surf aqua eyes.
Look at that, man.
Should I make this part of the axe a different color?
Yeah, totally.
Like a darker?
What color hair does Tartar Will have?
Blonde. I want to steal her formula, whatever it was.
That's pretty fantastic looking.
So, is there like a dark metallic metal?
I have
There's a bronze.
silver and I have this polished steel. I think I gave that to you.
I guess I could go lighter.
I have honed steel.
That's what I've got as well. That's what she used on there.
And this is my stem.
You can always just add a little bit of black to.
Yeah,
these
just
things.
add just a little bit of black to it
You
or
want it to be
something.
dark.
It'll still be metallic-y.
As long as it's more of this than the black, because the black will be pretty heavy. Maybe shadowed stone. What does that look like? Hold on.
I mean, I have that for the base.
On the base.
I feel like if you just did a tiny dab of the shadowed stone to make it a little darker with the honed steel, I feel like that would be a decent deal.
So we should wait to do any details until the wash, correct? Is it gonna like go over details that I do if I do details on my base right now, or should I?
Well, you want to do like the basic color of everything before
Okay.
doing a wash. Then
It's time for
you'll
skin.
do the wash, and then you'll go over and do detail work. Well, you'll do dry brush. Maybe you'll do dry detail work before the dry brush.
Okay, but the wash should be done before any like excessive detailing.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you definitely want to like get everything like covered the color you want it to be. Like as you can see, again, mine is different because beasts are a little bit easier than people, but I have pretty much everything painted the way I want it to be. But I've got like tiny little blops here and there. But I'm gonna go over that with wash and see if that maybe like fills itself out.
I might be close to being ready to washing then, but I'll wait.
You
So
will
I'm-
be so
She white-haired?
happy.
yeah.
Did you add white to it?
Yeah, I went over with white.
Got our ears, got a book, got our hands. Yeah, you might be pretty close. You got our flame the way you want it to be?
Yeah, I'll probably do some more. I tried to like blend it a little bit, but I figure with like a wash or with the detailing, I
Right.
can make it kind of.
It looks really cool with the multiple colors.
I try to blend them a little bit, but
I have, yes. Here's something on the flame thing, just to think about. Water down white, really light.
Yeah.
Just like super watery down, and just put one drop on the top. and see
wait,
what
a
it does.
white?
White.
Okay.
Just to see what it does on the flame.
Yeah.
I am curious. That feels like it would do something pretty cool.
Yeah, I tried to do like silvery at the top and then blue and then kind of have it go into like purple.
Well, I think I'm going to go into the wash stage.
Okay.
Oh, moving on
I'll
to the wash
wash with ya.
stage.
I think I'm about to be there too.
I am nowhere near it.
So what we need is we need a clean
Water.
spot.
I also have a wash here. I have a brown wash. I have a gray wash. The gray wash for the Vallejo I found is a little weird, but this brown wash is in Reaper
black,
as
oh.
well.
What color are you going to wash? Are you going to use
I
like
don't know. Do you have to wash the whole thing the same color, or can you wash
No.
different
You can do
colors,
different
different
stuff.
areas,
do
or like
different
areas?
colors in different areas? It's more complicated because it rolls around really quickly.
It will spread into other things.
Okay. I don't want that.
I would probably, I mean, she's got a lot of dark color on her already, but you don't want to wash dark over that color of hair.
Yeah, because that's what I'm like. I don't want it to be all messed up.
What color would be good with?
I didn't realize this is like a copper
Oh.
instead. But I'm into it.
All right, rock
But I'm
and roll.
going with it.
I like it.
Oh, my exes live in Texas.
Just having a musical journey over there.
Pretty much.
Ooh, can someone fill my little thing with water?
No.
Water?
Yeah,
I
never
can-
mind. I said any
No,
of that.
no. Mm-mm.
Did you bring me a drink, Melanie?
She did.
She did.
I think didn't even
Cheers.
realize. Cheers. Or better yet, Mark, do you already have a dropper full of water?
I have, yes,
Oh, he's got it.
waters right here and where'd the dropper go?
Oh, it's right by you.
Oop, dropper.
Huh. Well, that will work like a dandy. So, here's how we do this. Now, if you use black wash, you can totally use this.
Oh yeah, just
I just filled it with dirty water
Oh.
because I'm good.
Texas is the place I'd really love to be.
We're going to count the drops.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll give it a 6th. Because my washes end up being usually pretty heavy. And we're going to go with that pure black. Go 1 drop of black. Oop. Now you see you got
God,
a
it seems like really.
really watery black.
See, I feel like that's like super, super black.
But
But I'm
watch-
sure once it's on.
It is, but watch what happens.
Yeah.
going to use a thick brush that's not so great. But you can see when I dab it, it's like,
Oh yeah. It's a lot better.
it's going to look scary at first.
I know. That's why I'm like, ooh.
Don't be scared.
We have a color suggestion for blonde. Scorpio 11X uses a darker shade of yellow by making his own wash with 1/3 mix of yellow to water, and then after it dries, pick out highlights on the tip of the hair with a lighter yellow.
That's what I did. She definitely has highlights in the front.
Nice. Well done.
Okay, now
Okay,
I
I feel
should.
better
That's
about
scary.
this.
She would not let
Iris.
those highlights go out.
Look at my iris.
Oh my God, that's looking really good.
Should I add something else to the eyes?
No, I don't know. I think she looks great.
Just keep kind of
Yeah, I think
brushing
she
it
looks great.
around.
Should I add more
All over.
color to the pink or do that with the wash?
I think the
and
wash will nail that.
I'll give it some depth.
Totally, the wash will.
And
help
don't
that
worry
out.
too much if your thing starts looking too dark, because you will highlight parts that you want to highlight with a much brighter color.
I
And
feel
it just
like-
adds a lot of depth.
Have some.
Scared.
Have a paper towel next to it though, because if it does start spilling somewhere you don't like if it gets in
Like
the hair
grab
or
it
something,
quick.
You can blot
dab
it
it with
out.
that.
I'm just so nervous.
Don't be nervous. It'll look great.
I'm ready to do a wash also.
Woohoo!
But you can see how already how his like
So
bone
what kind of
spikes
color are
look
you gonna
cooler.
do for the
Yeah,
wash?
like more natural.
Weathered.
So that's gonna do. I mean, that's not just gonna like smear around what I've
Well,
already done.
you
Well, I
could
mean,
do
the
like
flat
a
surface, it's
darker
gonna
red
smear around, just
and
gonna
just
make it
water
dark,
it
but
down.
you can
So
just
just do
always
like
go
a
over
straight clear
that.
red and water it down like with
Do you
6
think I
drops
should do
to
the
1
black
drop.
still? Or do you think I
And just
should
see how
do
it
like because I feel like mine's
With
got
the
such the
dress?
light
Mhm.
colors. You know what
The
I mean?
hair like that, it's really
What about
hard to
silver?
call.
That would give you a lot
Would that look
of
dumb?
deeper reds into those creases.
I've never tried doing a silver wash.
Okay.
That might be. I mean, it's gonna be shimmery, which might be what.
I
you
mean,
wanna
I
do.
will be doing a brown wash over this guy.
That's kind of interesting.
But
I would think brown for her, but I would be. I'm not lying. I'd be very interested to see what happens if you did a silver wash.
silver wash would be interesting.
I
Huh?
feel like because then it wouldn't be as. It would look cool on her hair too.
She's elfin,
Yeah.
so there's maybe that'll add to like the sort of glow to it. Like I said, I always go like dark, but I always create like criminal looking things.
You're right.
Criminals.
So
So, do you know how to do a wash?
No.
Okay. So basically, do you want to do the red? Mm-hmm. If you're gonna do the red, just put 1 drop in there, and then if I can get that clean water from Brandon,
Can you do different color washes though?
sure.
you can.
Like so I could do like
it's
the.
not easy to do
It's kind of difficult. 'Cause
though.
you're doing
so
like
you've got
that
1 drop
part
of
you're
red in there.
doing
Yep.
All right. So we'll
Like-
lighten this up.
different
Whoa.
areas in different colors, and as you can see, like it just runs all over.
Yeah. See, that's why I guess it's hard because I want to do like the
Yeah, let's
whitewash,
just-
like he was
let's see
saying
what it
on the
does.
flame.
And let's just.
But I don't really. The brown I feel like would be good on her skin and even on her clothing.
Yeah.
But I don't really.
me see
You
how
know,
that
I can't do it.
feels.
I don't do
Well,
it
the
over
flame
here.
is separate enough that that's not so
Yeah.
difficult. Like if you were doing like her book in a different wash and her arm in a different wash, that would be more problematic. But I think that would probably be pretty good.
So that was 9.
I'm gonna wash the head.
Okay. So basically,
Can't
just gonna
decide
take
right
this
now.
brush, and just
So what are you thinking? White
cover
for
it over
flame.
and let it.
Yeah, I
I
wanna
would
try
actually
that
like set
for
it
the
straight
flame,
up so that it runs
And then I just
down.
can't decide if I
Okay.
want to do.
And just see how it goes. Start at the bottom, just so you make sure that it is going to run down.
Like
See,
just
Yeah, just.
I like the brown might be good
there you go.
because
And
I do think the
it
silver
will
would sound
spill
cool, but if
down.
it comes out weird, then I'm kind
So
of
you notice how it's you can still see.
And
the
I feel like
pink,
it might
but the
look
red is
more
settling into the
like
deeper
brown would probably
parts.
blend it better
Uh-huh.
and make it have more depth
cool.
since it's mostly dark colors, you know.
Yeah. Well, you can always go over it too.
Ew.
If you do something.
Are you
Oh
liking
my
it now?
god.
It's scary, right?
It's amazing the difference that stuff makes.
What one did you do, Amanda?
I'm doing red.
Oh.
Just doing a red wash on her pink.
That's probably what I would have suggested.
It's looking really cool.
Gives it a lot of texture.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Look at that head.
That looks
I
badass.
did. Keep it.
It's like
Yeah,
so
I like
much
that.
Yeah,
better.
you got to
Wash-
be really
wash
careful
is
with it
exciting,
because it
so-
will
And dry brush is
roll
even
over the
more
place.
exciting.
Somebody wants to see a show. Everybody's watching right now, so you can just see where I'm at with this guy.
I can't decide. I'm literally
Oh.
torn right now.
About what?
About like the main color wash. I'm gonna do the white on her flame for sure, but I don't know if I should do
I would do like a blue.
blue.
Yeah.
You think?
A blue in the crevices?
Yeah. Because she has black.
Interesting. Oh wow! I just noticed that you did a little ombre on that cloak back there. That's nice. Well done.
Thanks.
I don't know. I love your thought though of the silver.
Yeah.
That could be kind of
I'm
cool.
kind of interested in the silver wash.
Let's try it.
That would be.
Great.
Let's see what we do
I
here.
know.
You
Why
get
not?
crazy.
Just go crazy. Just go crazy on it. All right.
Should I
need
wipe
to-
this out, or do you think I'm okay to just add it?
How
on
did
top
you
of
make
that?
your?
I'd
hair
probably
coloring?
scrape
Well, I
that
started
out.
off with like doing a darker, like I did like
was
a little
easy.
bit of this
Came out like one blob.
Done.
and mix it up with the yellow and the white and did that in the
Okay. Got this
part.
here.
Yeah.
And then
Okay, so
I
polish
just like like I went from dark to light
Got it. Yep.
Okay, so
and added the highlights
And I
last.
believe one of those comments in there was to make a little
dropper
wash
go?
out of things too. So
Can
try
I have
some
more
of that
pressure?
stuff. What's that?
Oh, do you guys have
The
the dropper
dropper?
over
Oh
there?
yeah, got it over here. Give me a second. One of these days will be done. I like to say it's because I
This
have.
is where it's going to show off the best.
There you
I'm
go.
excited about this.
I'm gonna move these just in case.
Oh, good thinking.
So am I doing this red everywhere or just
Everywhere
on-
there's pink, and you
Okay.
just let that red seep into all those little crevices.
Okay.
And don't be afraid of it. Let it go.
Should I do it on the light pink, you think, as well?
I would, yeah.
Okay. I'm so
Pretty
scared.
good.
It's okay.
Do you think I should need to let this dry a little more? Because at least
Nah.
it's wet. It's like wet right there.
You're good.
You sure?
Yeah.
It really made this pink pop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that looks good.
It was pretty Pepto-Bismol before.
That reminds me of like Princess Peach pink.
And then just wait until you get those highlights working. Oh, it's gonna be great.
Oh, highlights.
Oh, and
are
you
the
said
best.
like more of a flimsy brush.
Yeah, just something
Like kind of more.
fat that can cover a lot of area.
Even that, it doesn't have to be
Okay.
precise at
Yeah,
all.
it doesn't at all. You just wash it over it. Just keep going until it's like gone.
Got some green on my hair, and it's not getting covered up.
Detail work.
Yeah, looks like I might be doing an ombre as well.
Maybe he went swimming in a
Do you do it
chlorinated
just a little bit at a time?
pool and
I try not to reply too
Could
much.
be it.
I'm scared, Brandon. I don't want to do it. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Just go over the body first.
Look at how Amanda's embracing the wash.
I'm scared.
Just hit it.
Wash it
Hit it.
everywhere.
Wash it.
I'm
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
If you did the ratio all right, you're good.
Brandon, how long until the next endless march of silver?
Okay, so I have to go back and edit the last Endless Dance of Silver, the second part of the last Endless Dance of Silver, because someone gave personal information while I was recording.
Oh no!
Yeah. That was.
what does that mean?
So I have to figure out how to edit within YouTube.
Oh yeah, it's not the easiest.
Mm-hmm. And since I have so much extra time to work on it, I'm hoping to go home and look at it and see what happens.
I can show you what the stuff is. It's not hard. It's just kind of a pain.
Yeah, it's like, why would you say
know.
these things?
I live at this address, and my social security number is.
It was practically like that.
All right, good deal.
I was like,
What did they say?
well,
Social security number.
first they had their phone on the camera, and so anyone could see their unlock code.
Oh no, that's no good.
No big deal.
I mean, that's not the biggest deal.
No.
But then like they took a call from their home security company and like gave their code.
Oh no, that's a bigger deal.
That's-
Oh, my purple just came off right there. I think I put too much. Oh,
bad
that was
blonde,
where
is
it was wet.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
that
touch it
looks
up.
good.
Sorry, I gave
It's
you that.
okay.
I like it.
Cool. Tar wheels
Okay, mine doesn't
approaching
look
point of
half as cool.
washing. Seems
Like, it
it's
looks
nearly
like-
done. So
Let's
exciting.
see what happens when that dries, though, because I think you got kind of like a shimmery effect there that might be kind of interesting.
Should I wait until that dries to fix that purple part, or should I do it while it's wet? Do you think?
You might wait till that dries.
Okay.
'Cause I'm pretty curious about how that looks.
So you did a silver wash on there?
I mean, it kind of looks weird in the front, but I do think it looks cool on the cape.
Yeah, it looks cool.
So I think once it dries and it doesn't,
I think it should be fine. I mean, again, you can always dab if you think it's too thick.
Yeah, true.
Like, you have less texture on your character, so it's harder for me to kind of figure out.
Yeah, it
what a
doesn't
good
fill in like how
wash
that one
Yeah,
does.
like there's cracks and
Okay.
crevices
Beautiful.
and stuff.
Show everybody.
All right, guys, wash.
That's looking good.
Oh, yeah.
Let's put it in the thing here too.
Put it on your screen, away from my dragon. Dang, yo, that's really good.
You think so?
This is better than my first one.
I think that red was a good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think it kind of toned it down a little bit.
Yep.
The lighter pink of the like wrist things was really good.
Yeah.
The axe looks good. Looks kind of weathered. Man. Yeah.
Talking with the brush is
You're
awesome.
I know. I love it.
The lips, I can't do face. The eyes are pretty
I had to
incredible, man.
redo the one eye a couple of times.
I can get
It
close.
still works though. I mean, I kind of want you to do my eyes.
Yeah, I know. I want you to go back to all my minis and do my eyes.
I feel like I'm missing something on this guy. Am I missing a belt or something?
God, that's really good.
Oh, look how you did like the buckle on yours. See, that's smart. I didn't do that. I should do that.
You can totally do that now.
You
Yeah.
have way more detail.
There's a lot of detail on this little dude. A lot of detail.
Run down.
I would make it even more watery.
More water.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
Dab
think I just
that
flung
off.
that in the pretzel.
I would dab that off too, or else it's going to stay that
Okay.
white.
Okay. So I'm gonna go back and fix mine.
What's my yours?
Well, no, I'm just gonna do what you did to
All the little
your.
buckle things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's a thing you can do in dry brush, though. That looks really good.
You can, yeah. The dry brush will add some highlights to everything.
I apply all the metal stuff in dry brush for like little details because it's the easiest. It's just like boom, done.
He's got a weird belt, but I can't tell where it starts and ends.
Yeah,
I'm going to ignore that. All right.
Leave that alone.
Do you guys have a black over there? One of these days I'll be ready to.
Yes.
Pure black.
Brilliant, thank you. Because it's time to hit Xander.
The
Well,
cat didn't do anything to you.
Not lit. Yeah, okay, never mind. Came out wrong. Wrong. Sorry.
Oh,
Never
what
do
is
that again.
Painted bit.
Amanda's Malibu's golden patch the magical purse or the tomb of her chihuahua? Ask Biscuit 606. You could blame him for that.
Blame him. I congratulate you on that.
It's a fair question. Professor Snugglewumps is still alive.
We've never met
Hopefully.
Snugglebumps, have we?
No, we have not.
We know he's in there, or have heard he's in
We've
there.
heard he's in there.
Professor Snugglewumps.
I think there might have to be a roll when that ever happens.
Yeah. Oh
See if
God.
he's alive or dead.
Pretty much, yeah.
Whoopsies.
Malibu looks at her dead dog, looks at
so
Belvedere.
you
I'm like,
did
nope,
leather.
that's mine.
Yeah.
You stay away.
Just a little
Pet
two-tone
killer.
leather thing and then just where the buckle was.
Okay, so I shouldn't have done the whole thing gold.
Yeah, you can always paint over it.
What's a good highlight for gold?
Like a
You could do white, yeah.
White?
I think white. I mean, like
So, I mean, to be
Super.
like, yeah,
super dry.
very dry brush.
This is fun.
Well, I'll do that to show you all what dry brushing is like.
There
So
you
I'll be
go.
ready to do that pretty soon.
Oh, knocking everything over.
It is very hard to paint in between a cat's legs. I just want to make that known to everyone here.
At least he's not like Calico, right?
Oh God, no! He would never be Calico, ever.
I don't feel like the wash really made mine look cool.
Let's see.
I feel like I maybe should have let it dry more though, because I think some of that purple is starting to come off. But I can. But maybe because it's already so dark that it's like.
Well, you can go back and you can wash it with like a dark purple, or you can wash it with a black. You can, if you don't like it, wash over it again.
Yeah. I don't dislike it. I just am
No,
like
do
waiting
multiple
for something to
washes.
Oh
like
yeah.
make it pop. You know.
Pop.
So what's interesting about the silver, and let's see if I hold this in front of the camera. Elizabeth, you can laugh at me all you want. It shows off the layers of the 3D printing.
That's what I saw on the
Wait, can I see?
That's
on the
problem.
side of her gown. It's like you could see like lines.
A wash does such fine detail that if you wash in a lighter color with these, you're going to see the layers. If you look at her gown.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
We should go over with like a purple or
I'd
The
probably go with
flame
like a purple or
looks
black.
Yeah.
so good.
what was that?
The flame?
Yeah, I like the flame.
The flame
Oh,
looks
nice.
awesome.
Might add like once it's dry, I might do a little bit of like really super light yellow or something in the flame,
Yeah.
just for a little depth.
Seriously, do that dry brush. Once it's and don't do a dry brush until it is all the way dry.
It looks good.
Yeah.
I like the purple in it too.
She's getting there.
This little hair in the gold of my dragon that is driving me crazy.
Isn't that the worst when you get a hair in your paint? It's the worst. Absolute worst.
I haven't rated our subject.
Should I add something to the detail of the wood?
Yeah, you like different colors of wood or something like that. Do like a
Did you
darker
wash
wood?
on that? Did you
No,
wash over the
she hasn't
wood?
washed over the wood yet. The
Wash
wash
over the
will
wood with the
actually
dark
do
brown.
With the dark brown?
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Easy, easy. Dark brown. What have I got?
I like I'm just using like 100 paintbrushes up here.
I'm gonna do
Black and brown. That sounds like.
sounds like a dark brown.
Okay, I'm gonna do. Do you mind if I use some of your black brush, or are you gonna do you need
Oh,
more of
go
that?
ahead.
Okay.
Use it.
I don't want to
Inside
waste
this?
any.
No, you're good.
Go for it.
For the DMs, why haven't we had a rust monster yet?
I don't know.
That's like that's the classic D&D monster that I just don't care about. I've never cared
This
about.
dropper
right?
full of water? Or.
Yes.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Looking at you. What do you want?
So to me, a black pudding is more interesting than a rust monster.
Of course.
I mean, I like pudding.
Who doesn't?
For weapon destruction, black pudding, you can't beat it. But rust monster, yeah, they're all right.
Okay.
Yeah, I just haven't been interested. I think there are other more interesting monsters. That's just me. I mean, the only thing interesting about a rust monster is the fact that it'll destroy their weapon.
This is
I mean, that's
way
interesting, I
darker.
guess.
Well, of the
than
two of
I
us,
thought
I'm
it
the
would
one who
be.
try to goes through like the entire monster manual,
That's true.
whereas you're more human.
Well, you guys have spent a lot of time in cities so far.
Okay, we need to like pack up and go somewhere new, man.
I think
Start
I
a new
agree.
life.
you're not liking
Start a
Landway.
new life.
Is that what's happening? You're just not liking Landway?
I
very
don't
much?
mind it,
I've been
but
very okay with Lantway.
yeah, I don't mind
The
it. but-
people of Lantway to me are better, even the ones that try to kill us.
Which ones have tried to kill you?
Compared
Oh,
to-
all the.
No.
Well, there's a hunter son of a bitch.
He didn't try to kill you.
Okay, he didn't try to kill us. He just decided to kick our ass.
It was a test.
That's rude.
I feel like there's easier tests. I'm really good at the SAT.
Are you?
I'm sure I am a genius IQ. Fact.
Facts.
Fact.
But no, I don't. For the most part, like, I mean, we saved Norrisy a couple times and couldn't get anything but flack from. It's like mayor's all like, "What are you waking me up for?" Like, bitch, we saved your town
Bitch.
twice. You have no complaints
something.
about us.
No appreciation.
Yeah. Yeah, I love this brown.
Ah, there we go. I got that glob of white in there.
Ah, that's always a good feeling.
I think both of the whites have like a. got
Oh,
something
the-
going on.
Oh, do you have like, I don't know.
I have a ceramite white as well. I just don't like those Citadel.
You know, like what?
I don't like those
Citadel ones?
Citadel paints. No.
I've had some good luck with some of them.
They're just so much thicker than the Reapers. I really like the Reapers just because they don't glop as much.
Well, I'm about to do dry brushing with Citadel.
Have fun.
Okay, what do I do?
Okay, so you've done your wash. You're happy with the washes, or do you want to do more wash?
I mean, should I add more detail to something?
Who wants to learn
I
about
think
dry brushing?
you could probably wash
Shove my
that
beard in the
axe
screen.
and get some really cool stuff. Like if you did,
Wash it in the brown?
do it the gray.
All right, let me see.
I've got this, and it's already
Okay, I'm
washed.
gonna let
it's
mine dry and
mixed.
then go in for some detail. I
perfect.
feel like I like the wash now. I went over the parts that were too light with the dark. I mean, I still need to go in and touch some stuff up, but
Let's see how this works. It's a
just-
different
want to
kind
see
of
about
thing.
dry
so be-
brushing?
yeah,
light
I do.
with
I
it, but-
this is like super soaking wet though. I should
Okay,
probably
so
let
I
it
kind of
dry a
dark.
little
Well, I'm going
bit.
to show you what I do.
And I
Okay.
just do
Alright.
the same thing?
Same thing.
So I'm going to
Yeah,
dry
but try
brush
that
the
on
gold.
the
I picked
back.
out
So let's
white
see what happens.
Okay.
based on some recommendations. I dab my brush.
There you go.
Yeah.
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 The idea is to brush until you don't see anymore,
Okay.
then filter it on. White may have been a little bit too late. Probably go over that a little bit.
Put it on the camera.
Is it not on the camera? Damn it!
Oh damn it.
Totally like it. I actually made a point to try to get it on the camera. I'd probably go back and do another dry brush in yellow. Maybe I'll do that right now. Or at least add a little bit, like a drop of yellow to this
Good.
white.
Where did this color come from? I think it mixed with the brown.
Oh, well, it's yeah. If it's not quite dry all the way, then it will mix in. That's one thing about doing the wash is your paint has to be dry.
That's okay. I think it's fine.
There you go.
I now have a yellowish white. Might be a little bit too pale.
Almost ready. Almost ready.
I will never be on this camera. Okay, so I'm going to go over this gold about a dozen times. How do you highlight? I guess you just don't highlight gold. There's the secret.
Or like yellow? Would that be weird to do like or like
No, that wouldn't be weird.
Well, that's right. I
think
tried
you
adding
should
a
add
little bit of
red
yellow
wash
to
to your
it.
paint too.
I think you're probably right. I should. I'll use what you've got. I'll do it right now.
I think that'll look good.
Remember, fans at home, I can always go over it again with gold. And dry
Yeah.
wash it again.
Add some depth.
Yeah.
That looks
Might have
good.
got a little too much.
I like that a lot.
Good. Cool. All right, but I got to get some high points. Where's your surf aqua? Oh, it's right in front of me.
All right, definitely going over in gold. This is ridiculous.
How do you solve a problem like Maria? What's going on in the chat room over there, Mel?
Just hanging out.
People just chilling? Cool.
Someone ask us a question that we would refuse to answer, and we'll see if we'll answer it.
oh that interesting.
Oh, that is a cross-eyed cat.
Maybe it's Siamese.
It's not. But I like where you're going.
A black Siamese cat.
Black Siamese cat. Let's try this on Tarwheel instead.
All right, yep. Didn't like the wash, the dry brush on this. Going back over in gold.
Do you have another toothpick over there?
Where's the box go?
Mm.
Ah,
Thanks.
I should have just used the same color to highlight it.
Yeah.
Post wash.
I think it's easier with the toothpick.
Do you really?
Or actually, I ended up using the brush
For the
what for the eyeballs.
so scared. It's
I
probably
think
gonna
it's
look
gonna be
really dumb.
big. With the
You think so?
toothpick. Or try it.
If I try to like
You're stabbing an eyeball. Oh, hey.
It's not bad, yeah.
Yeah, that works. The white actually looks pretty good.
What
Oh, God.
monsters are you waiting to unleash on the party? In
Um,
detail, ready, go.
Ready,
Lich.
go, and now.
Lich, dragon, vampire, for
Well,
real.
the hunters have actually talked to them briefly about this stuff, so, you know.
What?
Oh, yeah, there was a...
Another vampire.
Well, mine just looks like she got punched in the face.
Let me see.
I don't want to get married again.
Yeah.
It might be a little,
it's-
yeah, you might
it's
want to
pretty
go
bad.
over that one.
Pretty bad.
This vampire will have no romantic interest in Kira.
Thank you.
Finally.
That'd be a first.
This vampire has already been met by the heroes of Awesome.
Uh-oh.
Oh, really?
I don't like the way that sounds.
Can't
I
do
should have done
Xander
the
that.
light. But I
Not
can't
too
go
late.
back.
Why not?
I'd have to do the whole thing over again, and I'm worried I will never be able to repeat this.
Yeah, well.
It's like Girls Gone Wild.
All right, Tara Wheel is almost ready for the wash. I'm actually, the only thing I've got left to wait on him is I need to do the eye points on Xander. But it looks like I think he's pretty much ready to roll.
Oh,
With
yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He's looking good.
Very detailed. I like him.
I think I'm just going to do, honestly, I think I'm just going to do a brown wash over the whole thing.
Yeah.
I am so excited to see painted minis in Heroes of Awesome.
God, no kidding, right?
Besides mine.
Yeah.
This is really exciting.
So how do I do the dry thingy?
All right, let me show you, because I'm about to do it.
Cool.
Think of a highlight color that you want for your figure, for a particular spot of your figure.
Okay.
And so I have, the last one I'm going to do is my bone spikes on his back,
Uh-huh.
and I'll highlight that like a white.
Okay.
But I don't want to do that first because I'm going to mess up and I need to like prepare to cover things up again. So what I'm going to do is his scales, which
Okay.
will probably be, I don't know, I really don't know what to do with his scales. I kind of just like the way they look now. That's the thing with washes. I'm always like, I'm really kind of happy with that.
Bob Rocks wants to know if Misty was that vampire.
I'm not going to say who the vampire was or wasn't.
That would have been
That's just not going to happen. Here, I'll do, I'm going to try out his tail with a highlight. So, I pick out my color, which is going to be obviously a lighter shade than what it is. Keep in mind, once you've done a wash, even the same shade is a lighter shade than what it is.
Oh, sure.
I'm probably going to add some white to that. Ugh, God. Yeah, I'm not digging the citadels for this particular task. Because I can't control how many drops are in it.
Oh, true.
Ooh, that's going to be very pink. That's not what I want.
Please work, please work, please
Mix
work.
it up.
So you take the color and you add white to it.
Well, that's one way of going about it. You might highlight in a completely different color.
Yeah, I was thinking about going over her dress and like this rosy skin color.
Yeah.
Oh, there
so
you go.
at that point, you just use that straight up that color,
Uh-huh.
and you'll have some, whatever you got there, concoction.
Uh-huh.
What you do is you probably get a detail brush. I don't know, depending on how big the surface is.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go with a sort of a fatter one since I'm going with a wider space.
Okay.
You dip it in the paint, and you have a paper towel ready, and you brush the towel until it's like nearly gone.
Okay.
And then you will lightly feather your area. And if you lightly feather it, it'll just hit the top surfaces. I knocked off a little bit too much paint.
Yeah, you do. I would do a bigger brush if I were you. Go across the creases.
Like this way?
Yeah, go across it.
Do you have a plane? Oh, here.
This is usually my specialty, but this is actually kind of a hard mini to do it with. But you can kind of see how you see some of that like more mauve color on the scales on his arm, right? Yeah. So that's what that does.
Oh, it looks so good. I like how much texture is on that one because I feel like the wash makes it.
Werewolves are my
That
favorite
makes such
thing
a
to
big
paint
difference.
because
It's-
they're so easy.
Yeah. It just looks so different. You know what I mean? Like, cause
Anything furry,
I don't
scaly.
think going across is working.
Here, let's use this brush.
I think I've done messed it up.
You can always go over. It's a great thing about painting like this. You just go over it.
Well, you're all hyper focused on those details. Another game kind of question, kind of. How would you stop a necromancer army when all troops you send get turned and sent back at the party?
That's a very good
You
question.
run.
You just run.
pull a Gregor and run.
Yeah, Necromancer
Pull a
army is
trigger.
a tough call in the first place.
It is a tough call. What do you do?
Charm them all.
And
You did just hear that Brandon likes furries.
What?
That
What did
escalated
you
quickly.
say?
What did I say that implied that?
I think something about you love
You
werewolves
like
or
things with
something.
scales and fur.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah,
When
there you go.
painting minis, I prefer.
That's how rumors get started.
Jeez. Yeah, that body looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. That scaly body.
What if you went back over it with a wash? Would that like fuck and mess it up?
No,
Yeah. Nope.
because it'll seep over. It'll darken the dry brush to maybe where it's not effective anymore. But you can always go over it.
All right. That is not looking bad with the brown wash. We'll just show everybody. how
Ooh,
brown
that
wash
one looks
on there.
super good. The brown looks really good on his hair too.
Yeah, it's
like it
brown
gave it a
looking,
lot of
kinda
depth.
nice there. Might be a little thick. I might want to lose some of that, but doesn't suck. Doesn't suck.
God, this is a little bit too mauve.
You know
What?
I'll
I
leave
went
a
right
little
over that
brown
bone.
on Xander.
Son of a bitch. That sucks.
This has got to be the most exciting stream to watch ever right now.
My joke was, you're actually going to watch paint dry.
Sweet.
Literally.
Best stream ever.
So awesome.
It is. Pretty awesome. Alright, I had this really great idea that I was gonna make like the ground like crunching beneath her feet, and this is totally it just looks like there's like a spider crawling up in the ground underneath.
Which is
it.
also kind of cool, really and truly.
Just didn't, it wasn't the vision I had in my head.
That happens.
But I guess that's my life right there.
Haha, someone's in it for the chat room. Suck it.
Wait, what?
I don't care about you guys.
We're just here to chat.
Funny.
I think I'm actually going to dry brush over it in red.
Crazy.
I
That is
know.
just nuts.
After making him a little bit too mauve.
Where would you come up with that mad idea?
I know, for a red dragon. Bizarre.
I am getting pretty content with the look of the dude.
That's the thing. Usually
Ooh,
after
wow, the brown wash really did like do a lot.
Yeah, did a whole bunch.
Let me see the front again. Wow.
Wow. Wow.
See, I don't think I could do a brown wash. It would make her look too dingy.
Yeah, the brown wash is definitely, it's going to give you a traveling kind of thing.
dirty look.
Dirty look, which I dig that for Tar Wheel, actually.
Right. I think I'm gonna leave her alone. I think that's
He's looking pretty
Don't want to
awesome.
overdo it, kind of thing.
yeah.
Give us a look-see.
the dry brush.
Did you do a dry brush?
I did. I'm not sure about it, but I did it.
Give us a spin, Malibu.
Swirl.
Mark, what brush did you use for your eyeballs?
I used a pin.
Oh.
Yeah, do you want a pin?
Ooh,
Yeah.
girl.
There she is.
Okay, this base is
Looks so good.
embarrassingly ugly.
Well, you can just
Thank
go
you.
over the whole base if you don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the,
That's the
best thing
easiest
about
Like,
thing.
that.
That's the
ugh,
last
that's
thing
not
to do.
looking good. And Mark, did you do did you do white and a color for your eye?
I did white, but I did a white with a brush. I just did just like the
Okay.
tiniest little thing of white, and then I did just a pinpoint of that. So here's the tar wheel with the wash.
It looks so good.
I like the brown wash in that blonde here actually worked pretty well.
Yeah, it worked really good. It looks awesome.
I'm kind of into that.
Pew, pew, pew.
But I do think I want a little bit of that wash. I will say also, this wash that I'm using, this brown wash, is the Reaper wash, and I actually like it. Usually when I get these store-bought washes, I don't really like them.
Oh, so it's like already pre-mixed and everything?
Yeah. I was risking it because I normally don't like them. But I do kind of like this wash. It's not... It's good. It's just good. It's just good.
He's good.
He's good. He's good.
Good.
Oh, I'm glad I'm
All
doing
right,
this.
you let this guy dry before I dry brush and blow on it a while. I'm gonna eat a pie while I'm waiting on that to dry.
Eat a pie.
Eat that pie.
Do you guys have preferences on pies? I don't want to take one that you're looking forward to.
I'll eat whatever's left.
I'm tempted by that
Really
sweet
hard
potato.
to photograph this.
Sweet potato.
Sweet
Sweet
potato
potato
pie.
Can you get over there, or do you need me to push it towards
I
you?
can, if you could push it towards me, that would be amazing, actually.
Oh, shit. Sorry, man.
Oh my
I
God!
ruined everything.
What have you done? Meow. Yeah, I think we're way beyond swear cats in this episode. Meow. Thank you.
She does not photograph well.
Get it over here where there's more light, it might help.
Now, when you're done painting, you'll probably want to go over like a ceiling wash, which I don't think I have with me.
Matte varnish.
Ew.
Boom.
Oh, God.
Make sure it's all the way dry though.
Okay.
I think my character's just not meant to have eyeballs.
Let me
I
see.
fucked it up like 4 times now. That was with the
It's-
pin.
That was the pin?
I was not enough, so then I did more, and then it was like too much.
Wow. Well, you're wearing an eye patch.
Yeah, got some.
That is now in your story. Show everybody. No, show everybody.
It looks so terrible. Oh, I can't. Oh, that's the way. So she's got one huge eyeball. Can you see it? You didn't?
There it is.
Yeah, yeah.
There it is.
Fucked up bad. She might just not have eyes after this.
Now you just have to do Claire.
I'm so sad.
God.
I wonder. Actually, maybe I can just like wipe part of it off.
Claire is like, this is crazy.
Claire is way more detailed than Tarwheel. And Tarwheel's pretty detailed.
There is a lot going on here. Because I guess she has armor on
Mm-hmm. She's got a bear head
and a falcon
and a bow.
and a
A
bow
lot
and a
of detail.
quiver and
That's a lot of stuff to do right there.
things.
The sweet potato pie, I gotta say, is pretty awesome.
It's
Just
good.
so everyone knows.
Where are those from?
These are from Tiny Pies.
Honey pies.
Oh man, I'm so happy with this decision.
Which decision?
To re-dry brush in red
Mm.
over the mauve color.
It's like a brighter red.
So much depth.
Let me
Nice.
see. Oh, cool.
So there's his head. I guess the body's a better view.
Wow. Look at all that gold.
Mm. That's nice.
Did you
Well
add the
done.
white to the gold?
I didn't like it, so I just went back over in gold.
Maybe if you like mix gold with white so it's not so stark.
That's what I'm thinking. I just wanted to do the scales and get away from it for a second. I also still need to do his underside, which will look really good.
Get a new perspective.
Is there food? Is Xander eating some food?
No, he's just ready to pounce.
Let's see.
I can't. I'm just not gonna have eyeballs because it's like attempt 3 that I had to go. Now her face is starting to look deformed because there's so many layers of paint like covering up her eyeball.
Malchus and Bucks both have that issue.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm just not gonna have eyes. That's cool.
Love it.
That base that's about to be painted over solid black or something because it looks like shit.
So, can I
had
make a
good-
suggestion?
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Do you
Everything's fine.
see these two like strands in front of
I'm
them?
just dry so I can
And like a
dry
belt
brush.
kind of looking thing?
Well,
I mean,
You got your set.
Actually,
Yeah.
I don't know if you need
not
to.
sure
Where
I
would
want
you
to.
do it?
I was honestly thinking about doing a gray on Xander
Oh, I can see that. Yeah.
Can I make a
Um,
suggestion? Yeah,
and maybe
I
like a super light brown
don't have a
on
sash.
tar wheel. Just to kind of throw some highlight in the trim.
in between the two spots brown, like her sash.
Oh, is this staff
Maybe
too
you could
dark
like
now?
curl over a little bit over there, and then
At the bottom?
paint
Just in
those
general.
silver with,
No.
with the dry brush.
It does kind of look more coppery and.
You
iron
mean
now,
do
I
the
guess.
brown and dry brush too over top of it, or what do you mean?
Do
Little
the
bit.
brown in between.
I mean, I guess you could.
the
I mean, it's a different
straps.
brown than what he's
Okay,
wearing.
so
you
just
can-
in that brown on that.
and you
Yeah,
can maybe
for
like
sure.
fake a little brown
I don't know.
under the belt, going back the other side or whatever. But then
know
like
what brown I would
do
do.
the stripe, do the straps in silver.
This- I
So
don't
like
know,
it
some-
sort
Do
of
we
looks like
disconnect the sash?
so it looks like the
bottom.
sash is
You
in
could try.
between the two.
I'm almost
things.
afraid to say it because that hair is really nice. I feel like maybe it's like a darker blonde
I don't know,
wash.
you did all the
to get
sash
in
though.
the-
Yeah, I mean, I can
It looks
because I feel like the
good.
sash would be over the top, on top
Like-
of everything, right?
Like, yeah, she's
Wouldn't you think?
showing it's not tucked under or anything. I get you. She's proud of it.
I'm just trying to understand.
Like which one? Like that's.
Because I mean, I feel like
Yeah,
it looks
but
real.
that's-
It does
that's
look
gonna
kind of
make it
weird right here. Because that was
really
like where I
dark
had to
with
just
crevices.
like, all right, this is
Yeah,
going
that
here to
would
connect
be
the dot
good.
kind of thing.
Almost if it
You
was
can
like,
paint the straps where
You
the
wanna water that down?
where it isn't.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, where it's
Yeah,
underneath it
so-
is what you're saying.
Well, so like
it up.
you can like paint the strap down to where the sash is.
Oh, I get what you're saying. So like,
which will add like some depth to it, especially if
Yeah.
you use like a silver
be very
or
careful
a
because
Got it.
steel color.
yeah.
Spill on word,
Okay, I get
that's
what you're
not
saying.
careful. Get some paper towel just in case.
So what was
Just a
I
little bit.
going? Violet light. Blue.
This looks like it's not watery enough.
Why are you not coming out? A tiny bit of white. Do you have white paint marked like in a dauber?
I
Oh,
do. It's
rubber.
almost empty, but you can see if you can squeeze something out of there.
Because like I have the primer white, and every time I try to use it, it explodes.
Oh God.
It's like frozen in there.
Yeah, I know. Do you think that adds some depth to it?
I think so, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Perfect.
That looks good.
Good. Hurry up and dry, tar wheel.
Yeah, I need to dry as well. Well, I can paint her base a different color.
I'm really happy with the lips.
You
Yeah,
did
they're really
a bang
good.
up job on those lips. I mean, those lips.
Did you
are-
do red?
I did like a pinky red.
Oh my god, that's so good. Do my eyeballs for me?
If you want me to, I'll try. I hate how like rough she looks. I think
Yeah.
Like the texture?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think everybody's textures are a little. I mean,
They're 3D printed? you
I
think?
think they are.
Yeah, that makes sense, especially because like mine, I can see like very linear, like.
Yeah. I mean, I will say as far as 3D prints goes, these are some pretty good 3D
Oh, hell
Oh
prints.
yeah, for sure.
But yeah.
Well, it's just because it's Malibu. Like I want her to look flawless.
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
Well, if there's like a Something. Oh, it's the matte. Oh, 'cause I was gonna say if there's like a glossy finish of some sort, that'd probably like
Oh yeah, totally.
fill it out.
Yeah, it
Look-
would.
Yeah. I did have a glossy varnish, but I didn't really like how the gloss made it real super shiny. It's like, wow, that's not realistic at all. Unless you're Melody. That might be realistic for Melody.
She's got a gloss finish.
I just realized.
Oh,
missed
son
it.
of a bird. I think I just need to go over and fix the bone spikes. I'm good.
I feel pretty good about this.
Well done. You have a kick-ass Malibu. And once it's dry, you can varnish it. But make sure it's all the way dry.
Yeah, how long does it typically take?
It usually doesn't take long. I mean, the biggest thing is how much of the wash you put on it. If you put a lot of wash on there, it'll definitely take longer to dry, as mine clearly is taking longer to dry. But, whatever.
Do you guys use gray for your base, or what is?
I use the stone color.
Can they use that?
The shadowed
Over
stone.
there? Yeah.
Yeah,
To cover over this atrocious mess. that I made.
I like to think she's a city gal.
Yeah, absolutely. She's totally a city gal.
Yeah, that's pretty much why I use Shadowstone for most of my characters. Like, I'm a city man.
This is clogged.
I stay the hell away from the
Dude.
From the dirt.
woods. You don't need it.
I think the amount of dirt on Tara Will's clothes says the opposite of him.
No, my paper towel looks like a crime scene. But
You have a gray over there.
I have multiple grays.
Can I see that stone gray when you're done?
I
I just realized I got.
Speaking of grays.
Shadowed Stone is
Shadowed
probably
Stone.
my favorite gray. So.
I want something a little bit light to pop on Xander.
a little light gray.
I know there's a rainy gray that I have somewhere, but I don't know.
I mean,
Actually,
this gray's pretty good.
that gray's not bad, actually.
It's-
Never mind. Use this gray.
What I have going on over here.
Weirdly enough, I have like 3 different vampire flavors of paint.
How odd.
That is weird.
That's
I don't
super
like it.
strange.
Whoa, jeez. All right, Xander.
Have you got to use any of those Storm King minis yet?
I haven't yet. I don't think. No. But I will be looking forward to that as I run the campaign that they're based on.
Is that a new campaign then that you're doing, or?
Pretty new. It's like the most recent one they've released. Although, Mark, you need to take a look at that Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Oh, really?
Especially like the fancy edition, which
Yeah?
is the same price because it's a beautiful book. It's awesome because it gives you like role-playing monster tips, and it's like
Oh.
it's written like halfway in lore, halfway in
What?
like. It's like a great DM book.
All right, I need to check that out.
You
It's out now,
definitely-
right?
It's out now
Okay.
at Outlaw Moon Games and Toys.
Hey!
I like it.
In case you didn't know, Brandon works at Alamo Games and Toys.
In case you hadn't figured it out.
Figured it out over the years and years. that you've
Lucky
been-
guess.
Where's my dirty bone?
You always lose
Stop
your
with
dirty
the word.
bone. Putting your dirty bone where you don't remember where you left it.
You know.
Same old story.
Player got to play. You're like, that's reprehensible, Brandon.
Too far.
I'm gonna start doing penguin talk with my.
Okay, so
All right, I'm about to start dabbing off this wash. I'm tired of waiting. on it
Let's
to
see
dry.
everywhere I messed up, and lightly dab over it if I can. Boop, boop, boop.
Why do I have "How do you solve a problem like Maria" stuck in my head?
I don't know, but you gotta move on to the next line.
gotta solve that
or-
damn
Something. I know.
problem.
Anything. Anything.
Sharks, jets, I don't care. Someone move on.
Not that.
Hey, TV world, internet fandom, ask us a question.
Hey, there's
ask
an
us
idea.
things.
Ask me a question in character. Ask Kristen a character.
Ask me a character.
Give me a drink.
Thing. What is happening? Where am I?
Clearly, there's not enough.
Got a light
was
brown
this
over
this
there.
I've got so many browns. browns.
I have a harvest brown.
I need
Kind
lighter
of like
than
a
that.
Oh, okay.
gorgeous brown.
There's
you,
that.
Did you look at that intense brown at all?
I used that earlier, but I want something lighter to be like that dry
Question
brush.
from everyone: Are
Yeah.
we going till you're done, or
Oh,
are we?
what time is that? I don't even know what
It's
time it is.
8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock?
Oh wow.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
titles.
Let's get some titles so we're
Couple
still working
titles. Yeah,
over
give
here.
me some more titles. We've gotten a few.
We'll go a
Give me
little
some
bit.
more.
I can guarantee you right now that Claire de Lune will not be done tonight.
No, that's not.
That's,
that's
not,
not.
happening.
No.
Not a real.
Not happening. I mean, we're getting pretty darn close to being finished as it is.
Yeah.
So
I'm pretty close myself.
I
yeah,
think I'm pretty good.
I think there's a leather brown somewhere.
I have that as well. Old leather.
No, I have a different one. I think it's called leather brown.
We already have a winner.
Oh God,
What is it?
Give us a few you've got already.
The Dirty Bone Special.
Oh wow.
Yuck.
Oh God.
No.
New demographics.
That's winning. No Eyes for You.
No, I
Story of my
Arts
life.
and Draft Beer.
No, I was drinking beer.
No one's drinking beer, but it,
no, I
it is. There we go.
Enjoy my misshapen nose. It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure.
And it was a pleasure.
It's there for you, fans.
Nose is me just.
All right, I might just do white.
Do you feel it in your loins?
No, you know what? I'm going to do Caucasian flesh.
I'm
That
just,
is
like,
what I'm
kinda
going to
stealing
dry brush
You're
with.
crazy.
Do it.
I know I'm
Let's do
nuts.
it all. Are you doing crazy things over there, Mark?
Maybe. I might be. I don't know. Just wanna get a little
Oh,
I'm stopping myself from doing this detail because I'm just going to ruin everything.
What were you trying to do?
I was going to try to do some detail on the sash, and I'm like,
No.
I can't even do an eyeball. So
Eyeballs are hard.
Like-
Eyeballs are
I'm
hard.
trying to keep it realistic of my skill level right now. Which is
what
definitely
if you
not.
did a light blue wash on the hair?
Well, I did a silver wash on it.
Mm.
Which I did a little something down towards the bottom.
Ooh, there's a little stream on that one.
These spikes. These spikes in my eyes. Every second in there.
What is he doing over there?
These dreams. Isn't that?
Yes.
Go on when I close my eyes.
See, you know what I'm doing.
You're right.
I knew you'd know.
Every second of my life, I say, these dreams.
Main goal for this cast is to paint. Secondary goal, make Mark sing as many songs as possible.
That is not hard to do, really and truly.
It's a baby challenge, but yeah.
Yeah,
Little baby challenge.
Little baby
Little
challenge.
baby
Little challenge.
challenge.
I don't know. That dry brush isn't bad, is it? You gonna see the
Oh
little
yeah,
bit of
that looks
highlights?
good. I like that. Brandon, I want to see yours all put together.
We
We all want to see yours all put together, Brandon.
Let me
Pretty
see that.
close.
See that? Show us that dirty bone.
Show you the dirty bone.
Oh my god.
Let me let some of that dirty bone dry.
Oh my god, it just keeps getting worse. It just keeps
If
getting
it's not
worse.
Dirty Bone Special. I don't know what it is.
Oh my god.
Just glad we're not making it personal.
Right?
Brandon's dirty bone. It's terrible.
Well, we're all gonna
We're
know.
not done yet.
Dirty bone it is. Let's be real.
Good idea though.
I didn't
We're
bring
just
it.
gonna start streaming karaoke. That's really what we should just be doing.
I have
Yeah, we could do
SingStar. That game back in the day where like rates your voice.
I'm a
Oh.
science
Oh my
genius
God.
girl.
Live stream
That was on there?
karaoke.
I was
Live
totally
stream
on there.
karaoke.
It's been-
Best ever.
human being.
Oh,
All right,
it's been so long.
I am going to declare Tar Wheel finished.
The best song.
Yes.
There you go.
Did you do
Oh,
a
that
final
looks
cut?
I
bad.
have not
Badass.
varnished, but the paint itself, I'm going to say he's done.
Yeah, that looks
Yeah,
badass.
I think
I like the
Malibu's
paint.
done too.
The
Damn, man,
rose.
Pink
it's
crystal.
fantastic.
Yeah, that turned out well.
I like it a lot.
I give Amanda credit for saying to do the darker red wash over that pink.
Yeah.
it looks
That, like, made it-
really good.
It did the thing. Even put just a little bit of gray on Xander. I don't know if you can really see that gray on the Xander cat. Just a tiny little
It
bit.
looks so good. That wash looks awesome. It
Yeah.
looks perfect.
I love a brown wash, honestly. Just like throwing it over there, it makes him look like all rugged and stuff.
Weathered.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna call that. Okay, let's start talking titles.
Let's
What do we
talk
have
titles.
Dirty Bone Special.
I mean, it's the best one I think so far.
I also
Something
like
including a
Watching paint dry,
No Eyes
the
for
joy
You is
of mini
pretty funny.
painting,
What was the one you just
The
said? Mel?
joy of mini paintings.
the
pretty
joy
good.
of mini
The
painting,
joy of mini painting.
watching paint dry,
That's gonna be.
no eyes for you. I think it's Dirty Bone Special.
I'm
man.
so
Gotta-
afraid
I know
of.
you don't
Yeah.
want it, but you
Oh
do.
my god! I mean, I do, but I don't.
I veto Dirty Bone Special.
It's been vetoed. It's been vetoed. We can't do it. I keep looking at the camera that I'm usually looking. No.
that's
we
like-
Yeah,
can't
this
do
been
it.
throwing me off all night. Like, what do I look?
I think the No Eyes for You.
No Eyes for You is good.
Because it's like you get like, oh, we're painting minis, and that's a hard thing to
Yeah,
do.
No Eyes for You. No Eyes for You.
And I also am never going to have eyes now, so.
You
That's
hope
okay.
somehow
That's
make
okay.
that. That's got to be part of your character
What?
backstory at this point.
She's just blind.
Forever blind. That's a song. Wait.
Forever young.
Forever
I've done.
blind.
This one's mine.
Forever young.
Finished with no.
I want to
Oh,
be
God.
forever young.
This is really hard.
Do you want to live forever? Forever. Forever young.
The flame is
Song
the
request.
coolest.
You
Go.
love it. You know you will love it. You can't deny. That's awesome. You did great.
I like it.
I feel like I need like smaller.
Someone did say if you put a picture of a skeleton in the thumbnail, Dirty Bone Special becomes much less dirty sounding.
True, but we didn't paint any skeletons.
I don't know that. You'll leave them in
Clickbait.
suspense the entire time.
Totally clickbait.
I don't know. Watching paint dry is really gonna catch a lot of viewers.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
It's true. I like no Eyes for You. I think is a good win.
Pretty much man crush Monday, Sunday over here.
Oh.
Is
Brandon.
it?
Wait.
Oh, everybody loves
Oh.
That bromance happening.
Oh.
Title suggestion: Brandon is beautiful.
That's the title of Brandon's life.
Right?
Well,
Right?
who's that from? Who's your fan, Brandon?
Oh, I'm gonna butcher it. Sorry. Demonidin?
Oh, Damon and Eden.
There we go. Okay.
Wow,
That,
you got that.
Yeah, sure.
Da-
that
Damon
works.
Damon has been on the channel forever. Damon's a
I
long
see
time
it
supporter
now.
of everything. Yes, so Damon's great.
I get it.
I don't know if I want to do that or not. Oh, here's your thing. You should consider a very light gray wash on the hair.
You think so?
think
I already
so.
did the silver.
You did the silver?
Yeah, I went over it with silver. Now I did like one.
Oh.
No.
But I don't have.
Sharpie looks really bad
And I
on
don't have
videos.
like mine. She has light, like crystal blue eyes. So
Yeah.
doing Sharpie
I
would.
actually think, I don't think you need to do anything with your eyes. I actually like the way it looks as is.
Definitely compared to with eyes, it's a lot better.
Compared to the iPad?
Yeah.
I don't know. The only reason I was saying that is just seeing all the detail in that hair. It might be
Yeah.
cool to have something darker in there to kind of give it just a little more depth.
You said with gray, you think? Or what
Yeah.
color? Okay.
There's
I'll
a
try it. I'm down.
there's a gray wash right
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
there. Ooh.
Ooh.
Give it a shot. See what
Is it
happens. Be ready to
done?
dab it off. All right, we'll. Oh wow.
Oh, it's
Oh, there's all chaos everywhere. Oh my god.
Falling apart.
Foul.
Everything's falling apart.
You don't need to mix this with anything,
Nope.
right? Okay.
Nope. Do be careful with it. Make sure that you don't go too
Okay.
crazy.
I like dab some of it off. 'Cause I only just got a drop.
Yeah, just
Oh,
put
wow.
a little bit on there.
Do that so it's not like.
You want to know so it'll run though, so. So tense watching this.
Everybody stare. She does this. Be very quiet.
Oh yeah, that does look better.
Don't screw
Who, me?
They're talking to me. You keep
Oh,
going.
okay. I was like, wait, what? Am I gonna fuck this up now?
Did you glue that head on, Brandon?
Yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Is this your second time trying to do it?
Yes.
No, no.
That was time number one.
Ah, got it.
Ooh, that looks good.
I don't know why there's like a weird spot here.
It's probably-
How do you feel about those
Elizabeth,
Vallejo
is my mic
paints?
delayed with it, or is it in real
Yeah.
time?
It's as real time as
So
ours.
when I comment, it's not what they're seeing.
You,
Like it's ahead.
you speak at the same time we speak.
Okay.
So what you see is later.
Whatever.
Nice.
Scratch that.
Nice.
Scratch that from the
Look
remote.
at wait. Brandon, don't move. Go back to how you were.
Yes, that's amazing.
How was I?
Go back.
I don't
Look
know
at-
how I was. Like, look at
It's so perfect.
All right.
Okay,
Gotcha.
that's got to go all over social media. Make
Great.
sure,
All over.
make sure I retweet that. 'cause
Brandon's
that's-
making a stupid face. Let's put
Put that all over the world. Yeah,
son of a
millions
bitch.
of people.
Did it fall off?
Did it fall off again?
Did.
Oh, jeez.
Super glue sucks.
Yeah, kind of.
I have Gorilla Glue in there if you want to try that instead.
Yeah.
You have what?
Gorilla Glue. It's a Gorilla Super Glue.
Where is that at?
It is. I think Elizabeth is going to get it. I heard her moving. Okay, yeah. I
Probably
don't
not
think I am
listed
going
on
to do
me.
anything else with. That was Amanda texting me
Oh.
the picture. Thanks, Amanda.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's a long,
That's a long text.
sound.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't respond to it otherwise. That'll just fly past me. I'm like, oh, what was that? I don't care.
Oh, no. Don't want that. That's a wash.
All right.
Well, so what can I do now?
Well, I think we're gonna call it a night. We've pretty much got the titles done now that we've seen that. Everybody's kind of got their things done. I am, before we tear down everything, I'm gonna put a quick matte varnish on here while I've got the matte varnish available.
Yeah.
And I would highly suggest everybody else do that too, because this paint will not last unless it's coated. So we'll do that off camera because that's really boring. Nothing happens.
Less boring. More boring.
More boring than watching
paint dry.
paint dry. So, all of you that were watching, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out in the chat with all the questions and everything. We got a little bit of character stuff done.
Yeah.
I don't know how much we delved into it, but we got a little bit of delving
A little
done.
bit.
Do a little character
A
exploration.
little bit. We'll do some more of that the next time around. So thanks anyways for hanging out with us. I know that this was a very different episode of Dominion of Essalund, but we wanted to do this for a while. We've been talking about painting minis for a while, so this is a good chance for us to do it.
3 years.
3 years we've been talking about painting minis. Hey, we finally did it. Anyway, if you like what we're doing, you want to see more, we want to do more of this stuff all the time. So you can support us via our Patreon, patreon.com/heroesofawesome. Go to dftba.com/weirdlings. Do that stuff there. Let's see what else we got to talk about. I think that's all we got to talk about. We'll be back in 2 weeks. If you haven't voted yet, make sure you vote. Tuesday is a very, very, very important day. Vote, vote, vote. Vote just once, but just vote. Okay? And other than that, I think that we will see you in 2 weeks. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you all. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a great night. Bye.
Good night.
Bye.